Welcome to the Sporty stream, everybody. How's it going? My name is Sporty FC. It's nice to see you all here tonight. And this fine Saturday evening, we've got some crazy series for you. A total of 3 separate series for tonight. Oh my goodness, what in the world has happened here with my schedule page? That's our first matchup, Knights of Chaos versus Nola Flight Nebula. Interesting time for the logo to be massive there. That is not what I expected. But I guess we'll get... That was unexpected. But don't worry. What you should expect, though, should be some insane gameplay here. Again, after this, immediately following, we'll have Dark Falcons versus Backbone Gaming. We'll end off with Zen Zero back on the stream tonight. Strikers of Chaos Lavender versus Aqua-holics. Of course, our first matchup, Knights of Chaos versus Nola Flight Nebula. 2 organizations here to battle it out amongst each other, but there's still... This is also for LOS, by the way, guys, in case you're wondering. This is for LOS champs. I've actually been booked 3 separate times for LOS this weekend, so we'll see the matches here. The LOS has an interesting way of seeding teams. You play against teams with the same record as you. It's basically a Swiss stage. The top 8 make it. Right now, this is for Tier 4. This is our 3v3 for Tier 4. Again, later tonight, we'll also get to see Strikers of Chaos Lavender versus Aqua-holics. That is also an LOS Champs matchup, and we'll have another one tomorrow. So stick around for some LOS gameplay. You know, this league is just about ready to start, and we're gonna get some matches from there. I know there's a lot of teams in that league that are looking pretty interested, so of course that's going to be what you'll hear as, again, we're gonna get the info out for both these players. As, that's 1, that's 2, there you go, that's everybody. It was nice to, again, and everybody here joining in, nice to see you all. Hopefully it is going well. Okay, we just have 3 series. And again, ironically, again, 3 series this weekend for the LOS Champs matchups. What's also funny about it is the one that we have tomorrow for LOS Champs also includes Nola Flight. So we have Nola Flight on the stream twice, which the last time I saw a Nola Flight team was a while ago. Back probably in Indie Gaming League, honestly. I definitely have seen the Nola Flight organization before because I recognize them. But man, that was a long time ago, back in Indie Gaming League days. It's nice to see them back here in the next league, hosted by Cookies. As we'll see both these teams play against each other in a best of 5. Winners and losers, it won't change. It won't kick them out of the league. It won't. It'll hurt their chances a little bit, but as that's not even how you spell his name. My goodness, I cannot spell names apparently. And it's not Meta Man, it's Meat Man. There you go. See, that's his name correctly. That's Meat Man. Can't believe I misspelled his name. That tells you just how that tells you how used to Knights of Chaos I am. This is then their 4th time playing on the stream this week. This specific roster, not the first time the organization has played on this week. The 4th time this roster has played this week. 3 times they played on Knights of Chaos. 1 time they played on Strikers of Chaos Crimson. Both under the same org, same roster every single time. We've seen them play in here often. So it's interesting to have them here so many times. Other than that, I know we're going to get some more matches, though, with the Knights of Chaos organization. We're going to get one tonight with Lavender. And we're going to have one tomorrow with Lavender. So we're going to have the Lavender 2v2 team also playing, which is definitely interesting. As we are just waiting for these teams to be ready. As a follow coming in from Edwards Long. Thank you, Edward. Thank you all. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sporty stream. It's nice to see you. As again, get those predictions in. Who you think will win? Knights of Chaos, Nola Flight. I know Knights of Chaos have a pretty strong fan base that I'm sure will be joining soon enough. again, they've shown up a lot for their teams. Pretty busy night for them as well, because I know their Emerald team as well, Strikes Against Emerald of the Knights of Chaos organization, is also playing later tonight. At the same time, Lavender is, so it's a busy night for Knights of Chaos. That matchup, by the way, will be on Puzka's stream, so I will not be seeing that matchup, but I'm sure any of you could if you wanted to see that one. Once again, for right now, it'll be Knights of Chaos versus Nola Flight Nebula. After this, again, will be our up-and-coming Cup matchup, which was scheduled like 7 days ago. It was scheduled for a long time ago between Dark Falcons and Backbone Gaming. And following that will be Strikes Against Lavender versus Aqua-holics, also for LOS. So we'll see what happens here. We'll go in-game. Again, this is going to be a best of 5. You gotta win 3 games to advance. Again, both teams have got the info, they can join in, but as again, both teams can join soon. It'll be a 3v3, by the way, in case I haven't already said that. I mean, if you guys don't know anything about these leagues, you can always check a little bit. I always give a little description in the title. As we'll wait for both these teams to join. As they're here, we will get this series underway, the first of 3 tonight. Again, it's a busy week for me. I've been booked at least like 2 or 3 times a day since Wednesday. I took a break on Tuesday, and after that, it has been busy. I have not had a lot of time to sleep. Yeah, because on Wednesday I was booked 3 times. Thursday, I was booked, I think 4 separate times. Yeah, I was booked 4 times. Only 3 of them actually went on. Friday I was booked 4 times, but only 3 of them actually happened. And today I'm going to be booked 3 times. Tomorrow I've been booked 4 separate times, so been busy. Hello, Zeogze. How you doing? Welcome. Oh, and speaking of Zeogze, thank you for the follow. We're very close to 1,000, guys. Let's get to 1,000. I believe in it. I believe in the 1K. Let's get to 1,000 followers. We're so close. I can't remember when I got 500 followers. That was a while ago. Let's get to 1K. That'll be a huge milestone. Never did I think we'd ever get that far, but we might be able to. As yeah, there's the Knights of Chaos fans coming in, giving up 5K points. They're just dropping a casual 5K. A lot of hope in your team. The most recently, Knights of Chaos did lose the last time they played. Oh yeah, I also forgot. Strikes Against Emerald played yesterday as well. They won that matchup, but yeah, again, most recently they lost to KORT 2 days ago. That was for the Skyward series. This is for LOS. We'll see if this changes things. Let's see when they'll join back in. That's Nola Flight. Just waiting on Knights of Chaos. I'm sure they'll be here soon, though. And as soon as they join, we'll be good to go. Again, just having to wait for Knights of Chaos. They're not generally late, so I'm surprised they're a bit late here, but we'll give them like 10. We'll give them like a couple minutes to get themselves in here. As I'm not familiar with LOS or LOS, I guess you could also say. I'm probably gonna be mixing both in. I don't know which is which. I'm not familiar with the LOS Champs, LOS Champs Cup, whatever you call it. Oh, there's White Effigy. As thank you for the follow, White Effigy. And also, I just got a message back from Flip Sliderson. Almost call him Flip Sliderson again. Flip Sliderson. Made the correction for today. Flip Sliderson that Meat Man's currently in the restroom. Because someone is always in the restroom, isn't it? It's like the most Rocket League thing you could get. There's someone in the bathroom. I don't get it. How? Why is there always, like, a dude in the bathroom? It happens all the time. It's like the most Rocket League thing. Wait a second, we're gonna be a little late. Someone's taking a pee. Someone's peeing. We'll be waiting for them to join, but they're here. Again, I told you, they're not generally late to matches, so... Alright, we'll wait for them. They have a few minutes to get in there, it's fine. And besides, we're not really going to be that late, even if they're like 5 minutes late. It's a best of 5, it won't last more than 45 minutes. So we'll wait for them to join on up, and then we'll get this best of 5 started in Game 1 on Manfield Night. As if North Flight, we can see them. The roster of Chrome Goose, J6, or J as I'm going to call him, and White Effigy. We'll be waiting for them to join on in to get this one started. There they are. There's the Knights of Chaos. Again, I told you they're not usually super late, so they're here. Best of 5, ladies and gentlemen. Knights of Chaos joining the stream for the 4th time this week. They've won 2, lost 1. Will this make them 3-1, or will it even out at 2-2? Here we go. Knights of Chaos in the blue again. Nola Flight. Nebula on the orange. A best of 5 series to start out the Los Champs gameplay this weekend. The first of 3 separate matches, 2 of which include Nola Flight, 2 of which include Knights of Chaos teams. As a miss there from Flip. Goose, not past Mayhem. Flip Sliderson, back down. Here comes Mayhem. Quick gameplay, quick shot, saved by White Effigy. As this one will roll its way around the corner. Meat Man with the pinch and field. Off the back wall, and a double commit here. Mayhem jumping. He can't get past J6. Meat Man. A lot faster than White. Flip Sliderson to Meat Man. Back in the midfield. Flips jumping. That one's off target. Early offense from Knights of Chaos. They just can't put the shots where they need to go. Now, Goose downfield. Stopped by Meat Man, who will dribble this. Where's the midfield? And this one will follow its way down, and that's Chaos. They just got some really good speed going for them. Looking for the second touch. He won't read that. White Effigy on the field. Flip Sliderson just trying to waste out his time, but that will roll away around the net. No one challenging there from Nola Flight, and everybody was waiting back for it. And now Meat Man, the strong clear outward. Flip Sliderson in the midfield. He's going to bump as well on the end of that. Am's nowhere to be seen. Meat Man, though, he's going to put the laser on. And there's the first goal. Knights of Chaos have been putting on some incredibly strong pressure, but nothing really broke until he got a good shot, and it's Meat Man here to put in the score, as that one is beautifully placed through the entirety of the defense. Now off the kickoff. Jay with the clear. Meat Man towards the net. And there's a save from Jay. Now Mayhem picking it up. He's gone for a double tap before. Didn't hit it the first time. Closer the second time, but still the same result. But it does keep the offense here for Knights. White Effigy clears. And back goes to Chaos Organization. Meat Man not going to get through Jay. Bounce off the back wall in the midfield for White Effigy. That is wide. Nola Flight here with the offense, but an immediate answer here from Knights of Chaos. And speaking of Nola Flight, there's the organization with the follow. Welcome to the Sporty Stream, Nola Flight. How's it going? You guys will be seeing the stream tomorrow as well, which will be fun to see you guys playing. Currently, got Nola Flight, Nebula, Playing against Knights of Chaos. Flipsliderson couldn't get the second touch. Now it's in the midfield. As Chrome Goose will take it. He's been demoed away by Mayhem. Haven't seen the Mayhem demos yet this game. Here they are. And having seen this team play so many times for the Knights of Chaos, without demos, it does feel like they're missing something. Sure, pretty exciting. I'm sure that's a pretty heavy thing for Zen Zero, who we'll be seeing join us later tonight when Strikers Chaos Lavender play. So far, it's currently Knights of Chaos leading 1-0-0. Who am I streaming tomorrow? I'm streaming Nola Flight's D's versus Evolve Grey. That's who I'll be streaming tomorrow. As this one, saved away by Flip. Still only 1 goal from the Knights of Chaos. They've had some good offense, but their shooting has not been at its peak performance. Generally a team that likes to put on pressure, but if they're required to put on strong shots, that's generally not their strong suit. Better kind of barging their way in. Well, they can shoot well. They're generally a demo team. They like to demo, make the shots as easy as possible for themselves. As a dunk from Meatman, that one will roll its way outward. Nola Flight, Nebula. Then they push upfield. Mayhem towards the net. Saved by Jay. Meatman, demo in field, but J6 will stop it. As now Meatman to the corner. Yeah, by the way, yes, it is Tipsel. Yeah, it is Tipsel's team. By the way, big shout out to Tipsel for actually getting me the Nola Flight logos for these matchups. They look nice. Without them, I don't know how. Without him there, I would not have been able to get any Nola Flight logos because the league does not provide them for me. As here's Flipsliderson bouncing in field. Forget about the logos. We still got offense here for Knights of Chaos. They might get a second one. And if I do that, surely this game will be over. As Flipsliderson takes it to the back corner, but he's still slow to react to it. It's in the midfield. Meatman will jump in time to clear it. And now Mayhem launches it downfield. Off the back wall, miss from J6. Chrome Goose back upfield. To the sidewall, Flipsliderson misses. Chrome Goose had a dribble. Maybe a shot. Meatman will stop it. So there's no dribble on it. And this one will drop. Knights of Chaos take game 1. 1 goal was all they needed. And a bit of a slow start from both these teams on offense. They were able to produce a lot of pressure, but when you saw Knights of Chaos, they just didn't really get a lot of shots and chances going. They were looking for a lot more demos and just couldn't hit them. As game 2 now. We're going to be moving very quickly into it for both these teams. Knights of Chaos have a strong start for them, but they're going to need to score a little more than just 1 goal if they want to beat Nola Flight Nebula convincingly. This Nola Flight team is not afraid. Their offense, their overall style of play did not help them last game, but we know that they can do it in game 2. We know that they have what it takes. As now in game 2, Nola Flight will look to get their first goal of the series here, but the question is, how will they get it? Knights of Chaos will surely think about that offense, what they can do to better oh my goodness, what a pinch. Oh goodness. Oh my, that is going really far. Oh, I did not think that they that's a strong pinch. I have not seen pinches like that in a while. Ironically, I don't see a lot of the higher ranked players go for those kind of pinch plays. I know that a lot of the higher ranked stress like controlling it, but I love to see those kind of pinches. Those are really effective. And clearing the ball, getting your team some space. You don't see the people use it that much anymore. They're still really effective. Nola Flight. Now in the midfield, here's a chance. We'll go across the net. Pinch. Midfield. Mayhem. He'll read it. He'll clear it out. Trying to answer back is Nola Flight, but here's Flipsliderson with a good amount of boost to use it. Meatman almost got stunked there by J6, but Nola Flight still retained possession. As a couple bumps here, I play towards the midfield. White average, he has demoed Flipsliderson. Maybe trying to use the Knights of Chaos playstyle against them. As a bump in the midfield, open chance. Oh no, Chrome Goose has just stopped White Evergy from scoring. I don't know if he didn't see White Evergy jumping in, or if he thought that it was a pass, but I mean that was a real great opportunity there for Nola Flight, who have been doing a lot better this game to control that pace of play. As now J6 in field. Meatman will get the clear. And White Effigy, this is going backwards. Goose off the ceiling. Won't jump for it again. Instead, he'll land J6 to clear it outward. Knights of Chaos now chasing. They are literally chasing Nola Flight, getting Nebula. Because they have not been able to retain any possession of the ball this game. As we're more than 2 minutes in. It feels like kind of like the last game, but this time, Nola Flights are the ones in command. When will it break? Mayhem pinches it. Chrome Goose shoots the other way. Mayhem off the back wall. No one jumping for Nola Flight, but no one jumping for Knights of Chaos. But either one almost dunks by Flip Sliderson. Keeps it in the corner here. Knights of Chaos, a lot more solo-oriented this game. And just trying to break this team down by enough pressure. Great save there from J6. Follow-up. Dunks by Meatman. And he doesn't even get the boost. Knights of Chaos take it away from him. Miss from Chrome Goose. Meatman infield. He can't put it in. Mayhem. That one's wide. And now White Effigy with the bump outwards. But Flip Sliderson will try to waste a little more time here. Chrome Goose has none. Back and forth we go. Less than 2 minutes now in this game. Still no goals. These teams are not scoring a lot against each other. Means that whenever that first goal does come in, could very well be the game winner. Meatman up the field. Chrome Goose will try to shoot that one away, but as a Chaos are persistent. Team bumps here from Chrome Goose. White Effigy dunked by Meatman infield for Mayhem. There's the goal. That will break the deadlock of this game, and it comes from the organization's owner. Mayhem jumps in sky high, and he had to be careful with that shot and to make sure he could tuck it under the crossbar. And they're able to do it there. But that lead is still in jeopardy, but wait a second, what happened here? Oh no! Nola Flight absolutely crumbled off the kickoff. White Effigy completely missed it. And it doesn't really matter what his teammates were doing. You just didn't expect that there from White Effigy. And now, Knights of Chaos hold a 2-goal lead. They were not the most comfortable with 1 goal last game. 2 goals should make them feel a little better. Still looking for more as well, by the way. They're not done with the offense. Flip. With the dunk there on J6. Goose off the sidewall. Back infield by Meatman. Man was thinking about jumping for it, but instead he'll wait for it. Now try to reach for this one. In for Flip Sliderson. Looking for free. Couldn't get it. Follow up from Meatman. That's saved by J6. Mayhem off the corner. Looking to maybe try to reach this one, but White Effigy will hold that place down. Lock down defense, but Nola Flight. They don't need defense. They need offense. And they need offense quickly because time is running out. J6. Maybe a second. Flip Sliderson's missed. Oh, that would be a goal for Nola Flight Nebula. As Flip Sliderson, I thought he had control on that play. His 6 shot wasn't all that imposing, but Flip Sliderson jumped off the post there. And Nola Flight now ready to get the momentum in their favor, but time is not their best friend here. 38 seconds. He's developed plays quickly. J6, maybe he reads this. Miss. Follow. There we go. Right off the kickoff. It's Chrome Goose to tie things up. Another time where Knights of Chaos completely crumble off the kickoff. No one's covering the net. Off of that first touch, and hey, just as quickly as Knights of Chaos got that lead, it's now gone. We're back to an all-square matchup. More goals this game. Kind of what I think the fans want here. Knights of Chaos. Stronger offense, but their defense did not help them there after the kickoff. And now a double commit on defense. Meatman's the only one there to stop it. And they go back. Goose off the back wall, infield, White Effigy. That should be a goal. That will be a goal. Knights of Chaos have completely fallen apart here. And Nola Flight have picked up the scraps. The midfield was left open, and that's what they'll attack. And now the momentum. 14 seconds. Now it's Knights of Chaos who need to make the response, but the kickoffs have been going the wrong way ever since that first goal. Meatman in field. Flip Sliderson, last chance. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, Flip Sliderson. when you thought there was no way they could come back. He hasn't scored yet, but now he will. We go to overtime on a last-second Hail Mary play from Flip Sliderson. And now off the kickoff, he's gonna win it! Flip Sliderson's gonna win it for the Knights of Chaos. Miracle for the organization. A miracle for Flip Sliderson. What have we just witnessed here in Los Champs? Two goals in 5 seconds. Knights of Chaos take that game back. And now, instead of having the series tied up 1-1, they're at prime position to win it here in a sweep. But the momentum did go against them in that game. And a few things have been different. No, I feel like Nebula would have been the ones on top in here. Game 3 upon us. These teams have been pretty quick to get themselves back into these games. They think they have what it takes. I mean, they both definitely do. Knights of Chaos. I've been partnered with this team for almost a year now. I have never seen that before from them. I've been doing commentary for Knights of Chaos for a while, ever since near the very beginnings of this organization. A commentary from Mayhem back in Indie Gaming League when he was on Benevolent. A different organization. And I have never seen that before. Man, we have witnessed something incredible at the start of at the first series of the Knights. And now Knights of Chaos will score again. It's Flip Sliderson's third goal in these last 2 games. Knights of Chaos, will that bounce back game 2 be enough to propel them here in game 3? Already a good start for them. (50-50), won by Mayhem. Flip Sliderson up quickly. We'll miss this. Clear it away. Meatman up to Mayhem. He can't read it. Chrome Goose couldn't get the second touch. Now a 50-50 in field. Alright, so Chaos looking for a second. The demo opened up the play, but Chrome Goose took it away as well. Meatman chasing after his own touch. He's got dunks there. But Knights of Chaos continue to clear the ball. For a heavy clear team, if you can't stop that, it makes it very difficult to beat them. And that's a bad touch. Chrome Goose down the field. Flip Sliderson doesn't read this. And it'll be tied back for Nola Flight. Meatman jumped for this one. He wanted to hit it outwards towards Mayhem, but instead he dropped it straight down for Chrome Goose. And unfortunately for Flip Sliderson, that is not his fault, and he has nothing he can do to stop that. And Knights of Chaos, it's tied up here. Oh, a miss on the kickoff here from Knights of Chaos. Chance for Chrome Goose to maybe take the lead. Here we go. Dribble, flick, it's in. The first lead that Nola Fight have been able to take ever since last game as well. They took a lead last game. They take their lead here earlier in game 3. As a mistake off the kickoff will allow Nola Flight to walk in for the second goal. (50-50), Meatman overshoots it, now looking backwards, and instead will lead to Mayhem getting demoed. He will challenge White FG. Mayhem, 50-50 on J6. Bounces way up, Flip Sliderson misses, but Meatman will not do the same. But offense for Nola Flight. It seems like they've been getting better and better. Who knows, this might be the best chance Knights of Chaos have to win the series. Nola Flight have been able to adapt very well. Ever since their slow game 1, they've been hitting the plays that they want to hit. The White Evergy still going. Mayhem will stop it. I think he wanted a pinch there, but instead got nothing on it. Mayhem will pass it over to Meatman. Meatman looking to go upfield, but with no boost. He's relying on Flip Sliderson to get the dunk. Infield. Clear it away. Rolling on the back wall. It's Mayhem with control. And now a double commit. Mistake there for Knights of Chaos. A bump play as well in the midfield. Flip Sliderson will stop it. And for Nola Flight, they have not been afraid to go for those bump plays. In fact, they've been going for more of them this series, I think, than the Knights of Chaos. Well, I say that, and then you see that the Knights of Chaos get a demo, and then a bump from Flip Sliderson, but depends how well the Knights of Chaos team times those demos. This Meatman doesn't get to play it past White Effigy. Flipsiderson will save it, but it doesn't go very far. White Effigy towards the net. Miss from me at Mayhem. That one, I don't know how it didn't go in. That one bounced its way in front of the nets. It somehow ended up off the crossbar. J6 missed off the back wall. Shot. That will be an easy save from Meatman as now down the field. White Effigy. Oh no, White Effigy has just put it in his own net. Nullify Nebula. As soon as that clear came out, sirens were blaring, but Chrome Goose had it. White Effigy adds a lot of KPH on that one. And Nola Flight have just shot themselves in the foot here. Knights of Chaos tie it up in a pretty unlikely way. But they'll take it. They'll take any goal they can get against Nola Flight. Now that Nola Flight has been able to unlock ways to stop that offense. As Chrome Goose gets past Meatman. Up the field goes Mayhem. White Effigy will lead it. Mayhem, he's jumping towards the back end of the field. Is J6 down. Bump attempt on Meatman. He'll still get back to it. Mayhem will clear to the side. Sliderson past J6, but with no boost, he's not going to get much on this, but he will look for the passing field for Meatman. Meatman continuing to follow it. Mayhem, shot, low, slow, saved by J6. Just need a little more power on that one, Meatman. It could have been it. Flipsiderson, infield, saved away off the back wall. Mayhem struggling to recover here, but will still follow it up in time. Meatman jumping. Here's Meatman. 3-2. Knights of Chaos take the lead. As Mayhem took his time to recover there. Still, unrelenting pressure. They like to challenge everything, Knights of Chaos, and I mean, they will do that there. That breaks down Nola Flight, who are trying to buy some space and time to dribble the ball out. The kickoff favors them. J6 down. Mayhem will get the save. J6 now looking for the infield pass. Meatman is waiting. The pass was too weak. Now Meatman doesn't get past White Effigy. This one, Flipsiderson will put it to the side. Now a minute left. Nola Flight looking to tie things up. That one's saved. Double commit. Meatman will get a piece of it. Flipsiderson will also get a piece of that, but Knights of Chaos still looking for that clear. There it is. That one almost split the defense there of Nola Flight. And now they pass in field. Mayhem saved by Chrome Goose. That ball was almost in the back of the net there. As now infield from Flipsiderson. Chrome Goose with the flick away. Mayhem towards net looking for insurance. Effigy plays it back out. 30 seconds now. Time running out here for Nola Flight. As a bump attempt, Flipsiderson not on. Second, couldn't get it in time. Mayhem. Pressure. Trying to get it past J6. Effigy gets past Meatman now. 10 seconds. 9. White Effigy. Chance. Not past Flipsiderson. They sent the house there, Nola Flight. Still asking for one more. Infield, Meatman will clear. J6 keeps it up. Towards Chrome Goose. Still sitting a win. White Effigy. Back-to-back 0-second goals. Now it's Nola Flight Nebula to score. White Effigy in field. He will read it. Nola Flight. Do they have this one in overtime? Take off. They'll go backwards. They actually have control from this. Effigy. No second touch. Chrome Goose up the field. Meatman with control. Demoed. Chance on net. Chrome Goose. Stopped by Flipsiderson. Now upfield. Miss. Mayhem! That will do it! Knights of Chaos sweep! But it wasn't that easy for them. 0-second goals. Twice in the series. Nola Flight, they put up a tremendous effort here in games 2 and 3. But it's the Knights of Chaos who will win it all in the end. 3 games straight. This has been an unassuming series on the surface, but man, it has been way more exciting than I thought it would have been. Welcome to the LOS. Welcome to the LOS for me, I guess. What a start! 0-second goal, 0-second goal. It went crazy. Oh, thank you, Stock. I recognize you, by the way. What you are? I think I did commentary for you at some point. I think I remember the Stock. I think I remember you as ooh wee! What a matchup! That is a crazy result. As what team were you on to saw stock? I remember teams better than players. Hey, sure thing. Send me a add you on Discord. Here, you can add me. You're on Team Poseidon. That's why I recognize you. You're on Benevolent Team Poseidon. I mentioned Benevolent earlier this series. Citrus, if you want to message me, do !point Discord. That will get you my Discord server. You can message me there. As man, Knights of Chaos. We're gonna get an interview with them, by the way. They always want interviews. What a matchup! 0-second goal after 0-second goal. I cannot believe that. Wait, the Discord isn't showing up? Let me try. Why are the commands not working? Here, I'll send you an invite. I actually might be able to message you from the LOS server. There you go. There you go. Your name's Citrus, I'm assuming. In NOLA. There you go. I think I sent you a message there, Citrus. You want to message me back? What a matchup. But again, this is not the end for NOLA Flight. They have one more matchup tomorrow. They'll be playing NOLA Flight D's versus their opponents in Evolve Gray. But first of all, let's talk to the Knights of Chaos. You guys, you're 3-1 this week in all matches. How does it feel? This one was a sweep, but it really wasn't a sweep on the surface.
No, it was a great game.
It was definitely close.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we gotta talk about it. 0 seconds, Flip Sliderson. 0 seconds, game 2. Tell me about it. That was an incredible result. You scored 2 goals in 5 seconds to win it. 1 in 0 seconds, 1 4 seconds off the kickoff. Take me through the wild turn of emotions there.
Well, the first one was a crazy wild turn of emotions, but the second one I can take zero credit for. I almost botched it. That was all Meatman's kickoff right there.
Well, and then game 3. Mayhem. You missed the ball there in 0 seconds in game 3, and it resulted in a goal. But in overtime, you made it up. Let's talk about that one as well, because we had 2 0-second goals this series. We don't see that happen very often. We have 2 crazy 0-second goals, but tell me about game 3 here, because you guys were on the verge of a sweep, but it looked like NOLA Flight Nebula was starting to climb back, but you got it in the end.
Yeah, I was just like, well, dang. That's pretty much what I said. Whenever I missed it, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have did that. I was like, well, I guess we just get to play more Rocket League is all. I mean, really, that's if we would have lost that last game, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. Really, I would have been perfectly fine playing another game and feeling pretty confident about the result personally. But you know, it was we just had to do what we had to do and hopefully we put on a good show for everybody.
Yeah, of course. Meat Man, I can't forget about you. You're shooting. It seems like this team, whenever you shoot well, this team just thrives. You shot pretty well this series. 3-0 again. How do you feel kind of going into LOS? Is there a sporty buff on you? Is there a sporty buff? I know there's other people that say there's a sporty buff sometimes when they get on my stream. Do you think Knights of Chaos had a sporty buff this week?
I mean,
Because it's the 4th time I've seen you guys this week.
Yeah.
really, I guess it was just one of them good vibes kind of days.
Yeah, I mean it's been a good
really.
week. I was gonna say it's been a good week. You guys are 3-1 in all matchups. That's pretty good. For you guys, a positive week. Again, tell me about LOS Meat Man, about the interesting system, because you don't know who you're going to play next because you're going to be playing another 1-0 team. But think about it, kind of getting yourself into LOS, or I guess LOS is some people call them LOS champs. What's this kind of feeling? So many leagues are starting up. You're getting back into it, and to get yourself off to such a good start. How does it feel?
It does feel pretty good. I feel like we're all going in fairly confident with our play. Just try to call each other's out on each mistakes and just try to make sure to communicate when we need to communicate.
I like to hear that as well. My goodness. G6 in the chat saying those demos hurt. I think he's going after he's definitely putting a comment on the series, but again, a big win. Any shoutouts, anything you want to say about the organization as a whole?
Well, one thing I will say is I think it might have been you and somebody else, some other caster even mentioned, it's like when Mayhem starts getting them demos, That's when they
Oh,
start
was-
getting together.
Was that yesterday?
It might have been yesterday.
That was probably Zen Zero then who was talking about it, because Zen Zero likes demos. he loves demos. By the way, he'll actually be joining later tonight at in about an hour and a half. If you want to see more of him,
I got the
he'll
stats up
be
in,
done that series.
in one of the games we got as a team 7 demos. I had 5 of those. Another game we had 8 demos as a team. I had 4 of those. And then another game we had 7 demos as a team and I had 5 of those. So definitely not letting off the gas tonight.
Nope. Chaos doing what Knights of Chaos are known for: demos. A lot of them.
Demos aren't toxic. They're very viable.
Well, you guys are named Chaos for a reason, so.
Exactly.
I do
And
appreciate
he's Mr. Mayhem. He's got to do what the name says. Cause a little mayhem.
well, Mayhem, boy, Mayhem does.
Well,
Yeah.
again, big win, big result. Thank you so much for thank you so much for joining for the interview again this week. You guys are always here and available for it. But again, congratulations on your win. Have an amazing rest of your nights. I'm sure you guys will be watching the stream when Jersey has Lavender play soon.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to Night's Chaos. Yeah, shout out to what is it? What's their team name? Astral?
Which one? The one you played
United?
against?
No, another one.
the one
They're
that
in
they-
the Lost Champs, right?
The team that they play against later tonight?
No, just in general.
I have no idea.
Astral United is an organization, if that's what you're talking about. Are you talking about Astral United?
Yeah, maybe Olivet.
Oh yeah, that would be the org that all of it's on, is Astral United.
Okay, yeah. So shout out to Olivet because we're gonna rain tear in the RLSS and as well and here. So just be ready for that and damaging as well if you're watching. Just so you know, just kind of giving you a heads up. Shout out to Rocket Sledge because learn from the best. And that's all I got.
Interesting shoutouts, but again, congratulations. Have an amazing rest of your night.
You as well.
Well, that series. You guys missed so much from that series. By the way, thank you for the raid, Zen Zero. With the should I call you Zen Zero? Zen Zero? There you go, Zen Zero. You'll be joining. By the way, anybody, if you want to see more Zen Zero and less of me, don't worry, you'll get more of Zen Zero. It'll be later tonight. He'll be on our last match of the night. By the way, so many follows coming in. I gotta thank all of you. No Simp and Grande Huevos, as well as now Static Lake with the follows. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for the raid, Zen Zero, at the rate of 20. Sorry, 21. 21 people. As later tonight, again, we're gonna get. Next up will be Dark Falcons versus Backbone Gaming. And then we'll have Zen Zero joining us for Strikers of Chaos Lavender versus Aqua-holics. Cade with the follow. My goodness, we might get 1,000 followers sooner than I expected. By the way, guys, we're currently at 967. Let's get to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000, alright? We can do it. We can do it here on the stream. Another follow coming in this time. Oh, there's Chesso. We'll be playing on our next matchup. Should you follow? Yes. I don't know why you're asking. You should definitely follow. I mean, actually, you should only follow if you want to see more of this kind of there's the sauce talk with the follow. You guys should only follow if you're going to watch the stream. If you're not interested in the stream, then you don't have to follow. Is it David? Or I'm assuming it's David. Thank you for the follow, David. Am I gonna do the stream? I'm a caster. I commentate matches. We just saw a sweep from Knights of Chaos as they played as they just played. That caught me off guard. With the bits there from Desastock. Thank you so much, Desastock, with the 100 bits. We just saw Knights of Chaos sweep Nola Flight Nebula. As now Young Joshi with the follow. I cannot believe it. How many follows was that? I was like, we're gonna get to 1K by the end of the stream, maybe. What servers am I on? US East. But I can do any server. I can do any server for Rocket League. I don't really mind. It doesn't hurt me. My night's pretty good. Jellyfish with the follow. Goodness gracious. We keep going with the follows. But again, stick around if you want to see more matchups. I can't believe how many follows you had. Zen Zero, what in the world did you did you tell everybody to go follow me? Everybody's like is like following me at a crazy rate here. Can I host your scrims tomorrow 6 p.m.? Message me on Discord about that. I actually might be able to. way, Zenzer, if you're there, you missed a great series. We had 2 0-second goals to tie up games going into overtime. What's my Discord? It is SportyFC, #1975. I also have a Discord command that isn't working right now that I'm going to see if I can fix. So give me a moment, I can get you and I can add you to my Discord server. Oh, I'm so sorry about the bright screen, by the way, guys. My screen is terrible when it comes to its brightness. It's so bright. There you go. Let's see if that works. Yeah, my stream elements is messed up. Yeah, it is. Here, I'll just send you guys a Discord link. It's fine. This link will work. Let me send it to you all. There you guys go. Join there. That's my Discord. If you want to join on, say hi. But yeah, I can totally do European matchups. I have no problem with that. Again, so many follows. And a problem there. Again, I'm a commentator, caster commentator for Rocket League. I have worked with Zen0 if you guys want to know about that. I have worked with Zen0 many times. Great guy. Love working with him. It's so easy to work with Zen0. As man, what a crazy show up here. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. Stick around. I know you're gonna be. I know the clock noise it can be a little annoying for some people. I have a clock noise that goes on. Stick around because next up we'll have up and coming cup action. Have you guys done any other games or just RL? I have not done commentary for other games, Cade. I'm pretty new to commentary. I've only been doing this for about a year. So pretty new actually for commentary purposes, although not that new. Zen should join? Yeah, Zen might join. Who knows? If he's available, I don't mind. And guys, join into my Discord and message me if you have any opportunities. As you look at my profile picture on Discord, it's the same one I have on my Twitch. Actually, I paid someone to do it. Let me guess with you. David. So not tonight, but we could do some other time. Just message me on Discord about that. Guys, if you wanted to ask me for anything, message me on Discord. Twitch is not going to be the best place to do that. I don't respond to everything on Twitch. You gonna be lurking? Hey, thank you for that. Yeah, again, the commands are not working because Stream Elements is down. Don't know why it is. But it is. Hey, if you want to do commentary things, you want to ask me something, just DM me. Okay, we're gonna go to a quick break. We'll be back, don't worry. Again, we'll be right back. You know, David, you're not the only one who said the clock is. You said that about the clock. A lot of people say the clock is super psychological. I you know, I don't mind it. I think most people don't seem to mind it, but I've had people say that the clock makes them go crazy. Again, I think most people like the clock, but people do go crazy from it. Was the casual match? It's a reward that you can get. It's one of the point rewards that you can get on my stream. I don't remember how many it is. It's not too expensive. None of my rewards are actually too expensive. But you can redeem it. If you redeem it now, next time I'll be doing it, it'll be after our next series if we have time. I mean, that's one of the things about the point rewards. You kind of have to wait a little bit for them because I'm not always available for them. I'm usually not available. I'm sorry. I wish I was more available for them, but it depends how long these matches take. Some matches take a really long time. Some do not. I do not get paid. No simp. I do this content for free. So, if you ever want to have your match streamed on this stream, just ask. I am almost always available. I don't mind people paying me. I don't need payment. I don't really care too much. I just do this because it's fun. If that helps you. I do this because it's fun. Alright, cool. Again, if you have any match requests, just let me know. Just send them to me in Discord. I usually respond very quickly. Generally, when I'm streaming, I don't respond nearly as quickly, but I do usually respond. So, if you have any requests, just let me know. Just like that, we're back, everybody. The break wasn't that bad after, was it? Man, what a series we had earlier. I still want to talk about that. As a chaos, no love like Nebula ended in a sweep, but it really wasn't a sweep in that there was 2 0-second goals. One from from each team to tie it up. But we can't think about that now. We got another match coming up. Dark Falcons, Backbone Gaming. That is the third match there. That is the right match. There's Dark Falcons, Backbone Gaming. As make sure we get the info for both these teams. Me matches them both. I forgot about that part of the process. I kind of need to do that. This match was booked for me a while ago. Me make sure I can actually send it to them. That's 1. And that's 2. There we go. There's the info sent to both these teams for this matchup for the up-and-coming cup. A different league that is also kind of just started. It's only in its 2nd week right now. As both these teams have different results. Dark Falcons started out 1-0. The opponents, your Backbone, that started 0-1. Dark Falcons again. We saw them play. We saw them beat FV Mega Melons. I almost said sweep. They didn't sweep them. They beat them 3-1. But Backbone, they lost their series. They lost their series to the biggest birds in a sweep. Yeah, here are both these teams. We'll get a prediction up for everybody. Dark Falcons. Or Backbone Gaming. There you guys go. There's the prediction. Yes, biggest birds. You vote for Dark. Okay, cool. Hey, you can vote for whoever you want to vote for. Who do you think will win? Dark Falcons are currently 1-0. But Backbone are 0-1. Doesn't really matter at the start of the season what your record is. Because you've only played a select few individuals, but it is pretty helpful to see who's won when. As this league continues on again, each group I think has 8 teams in it. You want to be in the top 4, make it to the playoffs. How do you vote? You use points. If you have points, you can vote. You can predict with points. That's how you vote. As let me some of the up and coming Cup fans in here. No, they'll be happy to see this matchup. There you go. Again. How do you use them? What headset do I use? It's a Corsair headset. Corsair Elite, I believe. That's the headset I use. That's a Corsair headset. That's the headset I use. It's a Corsair Elite, I believe, is what it's called. How do you use your points? So here's how you use your points. You go to Twitch, and then in the chat, you should see like a pop-up that says like vote or something, or what team. Or actually, I think it says what team do you think will win, and use your points there. You have another match after this one? Yes, I do. I do have another match after this one. Crazy Souls. I got Strikes Chaos Lavender versus what's it called? Strikes Chaos Lavender versus Aqua-holics for LOS. Yeah, let me show you. Again, you go in, there will be a prediction started to pop up. You click on that, and then in that little pop-up, it'll say like how many points you want to vote for what team. That sucks, Crazy Souls. Hopefully you can get a caster soon. $400. Are you saying you're gonna predict 400? Bold, bold. I like it. Yeah, again, we're gonna get some votes in. There's a lot of voting, actually. My goodness. Voting for who you think will win. Like to see that. Do you want to vote for which team you want to vote for? There's really no upsets or bad predictions. As yeah, again, Falcons have just added an illusion as well as their new substitute who will be playing this matchup. I can see him in the lobby. Backbone's got Spoony, Chesso, Julian, and Frost, who are going to be playing for that organization tonight. As we'll be waiting for everybody to get in here. As soon as everybody's in, we will get this matchup underway. And again, for all of you I said NetCast fans, and yes, that will be next match. For all you Zen Zero fans, he'll be joining us after this series, so stick around for that. I know that a lot of you want to see Zen Zero again. Don't worry, you'll get Zen Zero. You'll get a good amount of Zen Zero. As we'll wait for, there they are. There's Julian and Chesso. And there's Spoony. On time. Again, another best of 5 here, guys. It's time for the up-and-coming cup. There they are. For Dark Falcons, it'll be Illusion, Inzel, JD1. For Backbone Gaming, it'll be Julian, Chesso, and Spoony. Here we go! Best of 5. The last series we had on the stream was incredible. We'll see if this one is the same way. As we start off, Illusion with the flip reset. Oh my goodness, that's already a goal for Illusion. Welcome to the up-and-coming cup, Illusion. Already has made his mark on this league with a goal here. He had a bit of a strange one, but he'll take those goals. No complaining if it works. Dark Falcons start off in the lead. Now kickoff one from Spoony. Inzel driving down the field. Illusion jumping. Illusion shooting. And that's Illusion's second. Backbone Gaming already off to a rocky start as Dark Falcons starting to tear them to shreds. As they found 2 immediate openings off the kickoff. And now kickoff one by Spoony. We'll see if Backbone Gaming can get a goal back. Be surprised if they don't get one soon. Even though Dark Falcons have this kind of offense going for them, Backbone Gaming are a very formidable opponent. It's just not the start that I think you expected from a team like them. A team that is pretty recognizable in this league. A lot of very, very impressive names here that build up repertoires for the amount of time that they've played in this league. Chesso and Spoony, I think, have been here since maybe even Season 1. Which, I was here as well during Season 1. I didn't play. I've only been a caster for this league, but it's nice to see names sticking around. There's now Spoony in front for Julian, saved by JD1. Dark Falcons looking to transition the other way. Very quick transition here from Dark Falcons, saving no time in the midfield to set everything up. They just want to go with the pace. They want to go with the mechanics. They know they have that. And they're not afraid to use it. As Inzel off the ceiling. That touches a little too far, though. Spoony will clear it up in front, but Illusion down the field. Inzel jumping. He can't reach it, but still in front. Illusion with the flick. JD1 jumping backwards. Inzel looking to challenge. He'll get around Julian. And now, off the corner in front. No one there. Spoony misses. It's clear. Illusion for free. That's off the post. Still in front. Here's Illusion. There's his hat trick. If you miss at first, try again. Illusion was given a second opportunity, and he would not miss it. As Julian coming straight towards his net. Could have maybe gone on a bit of a longer curl, but he wanted to get there as fast as possible. Ended up putting it off his own crossbar and in front. Julian with the clear. 81 with control towards the corner, outwards now. Dunked by Spoony, who will continue to dribble in front. Enzo will look for the clear. And JD1 now in the midfield to commit. No, they don't. Dark Falcons will come back. But Julian with boost vantage. Now a bump. Chesso! Oh, that was really a great opportunity there for Backbone Gaming. Chesso knows it. I know it. You all in chat know it. That really could have been Backbone's Gaming first goal of the series. Now stuck on defense. That bump will help them. Illusion will get the touch in front. Illusion not missing in his offense here. And that's a great pass. But now it's Inzel's turn to miss an open opportunity. This time for Dark Falcons. But they still have the offense after it. Illusion. Second touch. That's a powerful one. He was looking to see if someone would go in the midfield, but no one trusted him. Bit surprising with how well he's been shooting so far this game. Dark Falcons bringing in Illusion, and he has just been something else for them. Now the challenge from Julian. Inzel looking to hit it upfield. Flip reset. JD1 down. Stopped by Spoonie. Chesso getting bumped. JD1 looking for the clear, but Julian is waiting. Maybe a shot here from Backbone. They've been able to find ways to break Dark Falcons, but never get the goals that they want. Dark Falcons, for one, they're a very aggressive team. They do play over-aggressive. They perk. That's one thing that they consistently do, and it's something that they like to do. It's something that they can get caught out of. As Illusion, he's going to make a fourth goal. He has not missed at all this game. Illusion, he is just... When you sub in a player, it's usually not a good thing for Dark Falcons. Have they found a diamond in the rough? 4 for 4. Illusion will not leave. Now, Dark Falcons team, a team that's already coming into this league and looking extremely scary. Yeah, they look even scarier now with Illusion playing. Playing this well, I should say. And now Inzel on target. The first non-Illusion goal. Dark Falcons now make it 5-0. As well, Backbone Gaming found ways to break through. That miss is not going to help them. They kind of created their own issue there. And it's Inzel here who will score. (50-50) favoring Dark Falcons. JD1 up towards the back walls, looking for a second touch. Chesso, maybe a clear. There's his touch past JD1. Incoming is Illusion down the field. Julian's got to be careful. Bump attempts coming from 2 Dark Falcons players. Now up the field goes Backbone Gaming. Dark Falcons. Gonna keep everything neat and tidy here, but their defense... Oh my, what a save from JD1. Follow up from Chesso. That should be saved by Illusion. Dark Falcons keep the defense going, but we have seen a lot of times where they break apart here on defense. They're a team, again, that plays over-aggressive. Also a team that uses a lot of boost. So they have the tendency to starve themselves to death on defense. There's a shot! And there's the first goal of the series from Backbone Gaming. It comes from Chesso. As Spoonie took his time, and he went for the bump on Illusion, forced Illusion to have to sit back. And Backbone Gaming will find a response to all of Dark Falcons' pressure in the final minute. Dark Falcons, though, still pretty pleased with this result. Illusion has been incredible. And now Illusion with the great touch there. Gonna follow up on Julian, gets the dunk. Inzel up. I mean, I will say, give credit to JD1, who hasn't scored yet this game, but he has been probably their most defensive player, if I can say anything. I mean, that makes sense, he hasn't scored, but he, generally speaking, isn't the one who's pressing up aggressively. He's letting his teammates do it. And for Dark Falcons, that's why they haven't overcommitted nearly as much as they did last week. Last week, they had an issue with that, where they felt like everybody was trying to play offense. But now, trying to see a bit of a change here. JD1 taking a more defensive role across, and Julian can't put that one in. A chance for Backbone Gaming, but it will be ending here in Dark Falcons' favor. And they'll take game 1. And now Chesso has left here. Maybe a car change. Maybe they'll put in their 4th. They do have a 4th player, so they might add them instead. We'll see what they do here. Nope, he's running back. He wanted the car change. That's what he wanted. Dark Falcons will have game 1 here. Moving to game 2. What rank is this? I believe this is High Champ, Low Grand Champ. I don't know exactly what ranks they support here. I'll let you know as soon as there's a goal in this game and we can get a break. I'll let you know, don't worry. Game 2 here. Dark Falcons absolutely laying down some incredibly early aggression from game 1. Looking to repeat that, and they are a team that can replicate that kind of aggression. If you think that kind of aggression is incredible from them, they do this consistently. It's something that they are known for. It's something that they displayed extremely well in week 1 when they won their series 3-1. They're a team that not afraid to go with aggression, not afraid to go with these crazy mechanical solo plays. Again, it's consistent, which is which matters about this playstyle. The playstyle like this is tough to be consistent in, but when you got 3 mechanical masterminds, now 4 mechanical masterminds with the illusion being added in, it's pretty, you can do that kind of stuff consistently as almost an overcommit there from Dark Falcons. That's what Backbone Enemy needs to catch up and watch here from this Dark Falcons team, because they are a team that does overcommit. Zinzel up the field. Illusion got wiped out there, but more importantly, they didn't go for the ball. Backbone Gaming, and that means Dark Falcons now have the pressure to commit. JD1 in front. Inzo will take it to the sidewall with no boost. Looking for the 50-50 infield. Spoony jumping. Illusion jumping too. Spoony with the little fake, and they'll prevent a chance here, but Dark Falcons adding back. That one's off the post. Illusion now. Going up for it. Got a flip reset on that. He's looking to pass it infield. Chesso's now missed. Spoony with the clear. Inzel with the play there. Now getting past Julian. 81 infield. Spoony backing away. Illusion off the sidewall. Maybe a touch. No, no one wants it there from Dark Falcons. It will roll its way in front of the net. No one could get to it in time. Spoony now off the sidewall. Inzel to clear it as well. Backbone Gaming stuck on defense. This midfield play from Dark Falcons has been incredibly strong. And again, it's those mechanics. They rely on each other with those mechanics. And they have no problem using them to keep the offense going. There's now a double commit here from Backbone. 81, awkward. Illusion with the pop out in front, preventing a shot here from Backbone Gaming. Now he jumps to maybe dunk Spoony, but Spoony's missed. Illusion infield for Inzel. Julian will get up in front before Inzel has the chance. And now up the field goes Backbone. JD1 reads it towards the midfield, and there's Illusion again to help his team with the clear out. And now up the ceiling, down towards the net. Oh, that one was almost in. Illusion just continues to do it, and the reason why is because he's that light that they look for in the midfield. They get the ball out. Whenever they need a clear, it's Illusion to do it. Whenever they need a solo play to create offense, it's Illusion to do it. Dark Falcons, that's why he was so strong last game. And now this shot, missed from Spoony. Here comes Illusion. He's got an easy one to put in. Dark Falcons kept testing the waters there. And finally, it will work out for them. And a lead here. Not an early lead like last game, but it's a lead nonetheless for Dark Falcons. 1-0. Oh, and a fake from Inzel. Now in front with the turtle play. Spoony will stop that. Maybe a little too much play there. As this one going down the field. Back is JD1 and Inzel. They'll get it away. Dark Falcons. Back in time, preventing any chances there. The Backbone had a player loitering upfield, as now JD1, second, couldn't reach it. Illusion now, he'll go for the double tap. Chesso is there. A miss from JD1 will give Backbone Gaming offense. Maybe that offense can breathe light here for Backbone Gaming, who have been struggling all game long. Spoony. The thing about Backbone Gaming is they're able to keep up with this pace, but more importantly, they just can't get the offense from it. They can't get control for long enough. Zinzel. Click over Chesso. Illusion. Gonna go down the field. And now towards the midfield. Illusion. That will go in. Spoony completely crossed up there as Dark Falcons. Two players went for it. None of them hit it. And that's what caught Spoony off guard. And now it's 2-0 for Dark Falcons, as they'll be looking to get another sweep tonight for all the matches that we've seen. 2 up. And a flick in front from Julian. Illusion will clear. Goes off the sidewall. Illusion jumping on top of it. He's got his speed. Now looking for the pinch in field. Stopped by Chesso off the back wall. Julian. down now. Outwards to Spoonie. That will not go anywhere. Dinzel. 50-50. JD1 will jump for it, but he's been stopped by Spoonie. Now infield from Chesso. Back on gaming, they have the destroyers. They have the right idea for offense. They just can't get the shots. They can't get the whole possession long enough. But here's the play. Chesso, there's our goal. Back on gaming, continue to put bodies in the corner. Or Dark Falcons being in the position where everybody's in the wrong place. Everybody being together, that is. Back on gaming will get a passing field, and that will be enough for them to get their first goal this game. With 13 seconds left. They now need a second. Inzol off the kickoff, trying to settle this one off the crossbar. JD1, shot, saved by Spoonie. Aqua Gaming gotta go down the field here. Illusion wasting out time. JD1 with the pop. Now it needs to drop. It will. Dark Falcons take game 2. As they try to make quick work of Backbone Gaming. Game 3 ahead of us. EFH Stadium, where we'll be. Dark Falcons were in this position. I think last week they might have been in this kind of position, but again, they won 3-1. They came back very quickly after losing a game. In fact, if we can scroll back, we'll look at it. But I believe, where are they? Oh yeah, I supposed to tell you the ranks, guys, of the players. I forgot to do that. Ranks of the players. Again, I think it's like GC, like low GC, basically. 1200 to 1700. There you go. That's the MMR ranks that they're allowed to be in. 1200 to 1700. Game 3 now. Chance for Dark Falcons to win the series here. And I don't know who asked the MMR thing, but I got your answer. As Illusion, second, that is going high up, my goodness. And now Illusion can use it to set up a flip reset. He won't be able to connect onto it, but that was definitely a scary sight for the Backbone Gaming players. Now a shot from JD1, that will do it. The first goal for Dark Falcons in Game 3. As JD1 to see that Illusion's causing chaos, and he just throws one at net, sees what they can do, and Chesso didn't jump up in time, didn't jump up in the right place. Yeah, 1200's like C2, but he goes up to like GC. Goes up into like GC too, so. Yeah, we got a pretty good mix of ranks here in this cup. And now an info pass from Illusion, JD1, that will double it up. Another goal for Dark Falcons. They're willing to take this game and try to make it quick for themselves here. They don't want to take any chances here. They just want to end it as maybe quick work here of Backbone. We'll see if they can continue this kind of effort. Inzol. Off the back wall, miss from Spoonie. Julian will clear. And Dark Falcons trying to keep the offense flowing, but that pass did not go the intended direction it wanted to. As now Dark Falcons caught up in their own tracks here. In front. Demo, that was a bit laggy. Here comes Chesso. Dunked by two different players who are jumping. Now they double commit again. The shot is not on. Going back, and now issues here for Dark Falcons. Rotations all in whack. Illusion's got to waste some time for them. In fact, he might actually score from this. Ah, Spoonie will get up in time. Chesso misses. But Inzel will go back. Spoonie's shot. Inzel with the save. Doesn't go very far. Julian couldn't put it on. Illusion awkward. He's missed. It's Chesso to score. Dark Falcons had a lot of issues here getting their rotations back in order. When they fall into chaos, it's generally not a good thing. It's now off the kickoff. Inzel, there we go, resetting the 2-goal lead for Dark Falcons. As this kickoff from Spoonie. Tried to win it to the left. It went behind him. And it will be a goal back for Dark Falcons. As we keep playing, Dark Falcons keep up the offense. I'm fake from JD1. No one was there for him, but they are starting to add in some fakes here, and that is really catching Backbone off guard, a team that is trying to keep up with this pace. And I've done pretty well at doing so. A lot of the gameplay is predicting what Dark Falcons will do. And as we've seen from Dark Falcons, they have no issue trying to change things up here, making them fly right by some challenges that you think Dark Falcons would go for. Now, Dark Falcons, everybody pushing up. JD1, though, didn't get the touch pass. Julian! Oh, Illusion with the save! Coming way downtown to get that one and steal it away from Julian. Will look like a clear-cut chance there that Backbone Gaming was going to score. Illusion will get the stop, and now 2 players miss! That'll be a goal for Inzel. Dark Falcons from end-to-end play. And 2 players couldn't reach it on Backbone Gaming. And there comes Inzel. Dark Falcons, so close here. We're halfway through this game. They have a 3-goal lead. And the majority of control of the outcome of this game. They're going to keep pushing. They're going to keep scoring. Unless Backbone Gaming find a response. JD1. And Inzel will continue. Illusion trying to beat it off the back wall. The Falcons, the one thing they can't do here is get overconfident. There's still a lot of time left here for Backbone to score and get themselves back in this game. Can't leave them that opportunity. Inzel knows that full well. Scored his 3rd this game. And he's trying to put this one out of reach for Backbone. Jessa wins this one. It's going to go backwards. JD1 will look for control. Linked by Spoonie. Inzel up with it. An Illusion there, who hasn't scored yet this game. Interesting change of the guard here. Illusion's the one who's now been pretty quiet this game, but he's let his teammates do the rest of the work, then they have. It's been Inzel to score and JD1 to get 2 of the assists. Now Illusion, there's his 1st goal of the game. This is mostly created from the bump attempts we saw from JD1. And as he went upfield, he decided, I'm going to go and harass these players. Make it harder for them to predict what's going to happen. And he did enough there for Dark Falcons to score their 6th. Jesso down the field. That will be a goal back. Backbone Gaming, while it may not be enough time for them to get the win, there's still time, technically, they could still get the win, but it's looking very unlikely here. That is something that they can at least take with positivity. Dark Falcons, all they need to do is hold this lead. Pretty strong lead. They don't really have to do much to hold it, as long as they continue to play the consistently. Backbone Gaming will not be able to get their chances. As a pinch, Chessa will put it upfield. Stopped there by Dark Falcons players. Julian. Now control. It does seem like in the final minute of every single game, Backbone is able to get some control back, but ultimately by that point it's too late. It feels like it's very similar here as JD1 now upfield. Illusion trying to put it back in. Dark Falcons adding pressure. It's Inzel to try to challenge Chesso, but Chesso will put it in field. Illusion to the side wall. Julian looking for a shot. JD1 will stop him there. But Spoonie will keep it upfield. Net is open. Chesso will score this as an almost save from Dark Falcons, but Backbone Gaming will get another goal from Chesso. Pass from Spoonie will help him out. As Illusion, I can't believe he almost got that. My goodness. Backbone Gaming. Do they have time here? They're working too slowly. And now the kickoff's gone the wrong way. Illusion will get this one. Trying to silence all the critics. Dark Falcons are willing to keep this one, and now surely they've won it from this goal. Backbone Gaming, it was just too hard of a task for them. Well, they scored 3 times, a decent amount of goals. They let in 7, and allowed Dark Falcons to have an early lead. Still working, though, in Game 3, but ultimately Dark Falcons will take the series in a sweep. As this one pinched downfield, Spoonie won't be able to read it. It's JD1 with the fake. I mean, you didn't have to do that, JD1. You did not have to do that at all. There was absolutely no need for that. He just destroyed the axles of Julian. That was just, like, that's a little bit of like an extra surprise here for Dark Falcons, but that was unnecessary. You have to expose him like that. Absolutely ruthless, my goodness. That will end the game. Great goal ended as well from JD1, as that'll mean he'll get a hat trick this game. Dark Falcons will take the series 3-0, and will be progressing to 2-0 in the up-and-coming cup. As they held control, and that's the kind of play style that they like to play. That's how it works. That's how they roll. As we'll see, I think they like interviews, so we'll get them in here for them. We'll get him an invite. His career is over. No, it's not. Backbone Gaming, they have started their season 0-2, but they've also had tough teams to play against, so I expect them to not end their season 0-2. I expect them to end their season pretty well. This has not been the start that they've wanted. 2 weeks in a row, they've been swept by pretty strong opponents. Again, they can adapt. They look like they could adapt really well, but ultimately it wasn't enough. Oh, I just bumped my microphone. I'm so sorry about that, Mike. Again, if you guys want to look at what's going to happen after this, last season night, here it is. It will be Structure Lavender versus Aqua-holics. We'll get 10-0 in for that one, but before that, we will get an interview with JD1. Welcome in, JD1. Another week, another win. Dark Falcons are now 2-0, surprising a lot of people, I assume.
Hello.
There you are. Did you hear me?
What'd you say?
Alright, I said Dark Falcons is now 2-0. I don't know if a lot of people expect that because you guys are new to this league, but you guys are coming out swinging another big win over a very recognizable team. How are you doing? This is a great start of the season.
Yeah, I think it's a great start. You know, we just grinding, playing the game. It's all just having fun.
I can tell that you guys are definitely having a lot of fun. You guys are putting in a ton of aggression there against your opponents tonight, which were Backbone Gaming. Tell me about it. You guys just continue to lightly them, and it wasn't even like you outpaced them necessarily. You guys were just crazy on the mechanics. I can't believe how insane that was, but you guys went crazy for the mechanical plays, and I mean, you're here to play.
I mean, you know, we just practice it every day, well, every time we can, and just, you know, we just feel good out there as a team on the field.
I like to hear that as well. Talk to me about Illusion. You added him in this week to play for this series, and already making a huge impact. He was a massive factor for winning Game 1.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about Illusion and his impact for this team now that he's on.
Illusion, that's my guy. You know, it's crazy because we just picked him up, and we already got the chemistry that we have. So, you know, us Dark Falcons, we're just glad to have him on the team.
Yeah, I mean, again, a big win overall. That means you're going to be at the top of the standings of your group.
Yes, sir.
Like, it has been... Actually, no, you're not going to be second in your group, actually, because Biggest Birds have not lost yet, actually.
It's okay. We're coming for that #1 spot.
yeah. You'll definitely attack that spot there. Next week, you'll be playing... speaking of Biggest Birds, you'll be playing them next week, so
yes,
that was determined who'll get the match next spot.
Sir.
Biggest Birds are insane. They are strong. They are scary. A lot of people are thinking that they're going to be a team that could win the whole thing. What do you say to that? What do you say to those that are going to bet against you? Because there will be people that will bet against you.
The only thing I can say is may the best man win.
Simple as that. Again, any shoutouts, any final statements here, JD1?
Nah, actually no shoutouts. Just, you know, we're just gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep performing and try to be the best we could be.
I'd like to hear that again. JD1 of Dark Falcons, who have been on the stream both of the last 2 weeks. but this time we didn't have any internet issues, which is nice. No, wait, you weren't. No, you didn't have any internet issues last week either. Anyways, I'm thinking of a different team. But anyways, again, 2 big wins. You guys are insane. You guys are cracked. You're mechanical. I have not seen a team do play like this in a while. You guys look scary, and that match against the biggest birds will be incredibly exciting for next week again. Thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your night.
Also, I got one more thing. I do have a shout out. Shout out to my guy Ings and shout out to my guy Val. I gotta shout them boys out there on the team. You know, we gotta shout out the whole team.
Hey, gotta make sure everybody gets involved there as well. As again, thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your night.
Yes, sir. You too.
No, it's not. No, no, Sim. It is the biggest birds, not not that name. It's not blackbirds. It's biggest birds. You were close there. You were close. Man, what a 2 sweeps in a row. Sorry, tonight has not been more interesting. It's not. It is not. That's not the name that they go with. No, the name is biggest birds. And next series after this will be Strikers Chaos Lavender versus Aqua-holics. Our last match of the night. Anyway, to get in contact with them, you join the Up and Coming Cup Discord. Yeah, you have a Discord server for the Up and Coming Cup. And that's where you can contact them. So that's where you can find them here. Because again, another sweep tonight. These matchups, hopefully our next one will be... hopefully our next one might not be a sweep. Who knows? It might be, though. I mean, Blackbirds is still a kind of cool name, but it's... No, their name is the biggest birds. It's alright. Let me get that prediction bowl as well. I didn't actually end it. Falcons, there we go. There you go, prediction bowl is over. I will go to a quick break. When we're back, we'll have Strikers Chaos Lavender of the Knights of Chaos organization. They will be playing Aqua-holics for Los Champs. See you guys soon. Reminder, Zenzer will be joining, so stick around for that. That'll be fun. Yep, the clock is back. The clock is back, no simp. You guys are gonna bully me. I'm just gonna. You know what? You guys are so mad at the clock. I'm just gonna end it. There you go. The clock's over. You guys are so mad at the clock. I'll just stop it for you guys right now. All right. We'll start up again in the final 5 minutes before the match starts. How about that? Yeah. Okay. I'll start when there's 5 minutes before the match. Time zone, man. I'm currently US East. I use US East time zone. If that helps you out, I use US East. And it's Cobra Warrior with the raid of 5. Thank you so much, Cobra Warrior. Welcome everybody from your stream. How was your stream, Cobra Warrior? Was it fun? Was it interesting? Who'd you get playing? a game for Skyward and Splash Series. As again, hopefully it was well there, Cobra. We have another match coming up, and we got Zenzio joining us. By the way, I'm gonna have to go talk with him. But again, next match will be Strikers against Lavender versus Aqua-holics. Stick around for that. He'll be part of Los Champs, or LOS Champs. I really haven't figured out a way, whatever way I want to call it. Welcome back, everybody. And as I promised, we have a guest. Zenzero's back. Yesterday you had that forfeit to end off your night, so so I decided to invite you back here for one more series tonight for this one. Again, we have one more matchup tonight. But let's take a look at that schedule we had beforehand. 2 sweeps tonight. The third one might go the same way, who knows? But again, we saw Night Chaos sweep against man, what's their name again? I can't believe I forgot their Nola Flight, there you go. Against Nola Flight, Nebula, I can't believe I forgot their name. And we saw Dark Falcons sweep Backbone Gaming. Now we got Night Chaos Lavender versus Aqua-holics for the last match of the night. Then Zero, it's been a quick night for us, but now we're here with this series. No sound? What do you mean by... Oh my goodness, I muted you. I clicked the wrong thing there, Zenzero. Now people can hear you. There you go. No one could hear you because I accidentally muted you. You're back, Zenzero. There you are.
No problem, no problem. All I said was how much I enjoyed casting with Sporty. Every chance I get to do it, I'm all over it because it's always a blast.
Yep. As I am... My goodness, someone is messaging me. This is not great. As, again, this will be a best of 5 for... LOS champs or Los champs. I've heard both, and I use both interchangeably. For this one, week 1. Again, ironically, I'm not in that league at all, but I've got 3 different matches for this weekend for that tournament system. So I can't believe it, and 2 of them are going to be including Knights of Chaos teams. This is the second. This is Strikers of Chaos Lavender of Knights of Chaos in a 2v2 matchup against Aqua-holics.
And I'm excited. We haven't got to do a lot of 2v2s together. I think we've done 2. I remember we did the like show matches where they did the 1s, the 2s, and the 3s, and then one other time I believe we did the 2s, and 2s is my favorite game mode. I absolutely love 2s.
Well, you know who else likes 2s? It's Strikers of Chaos Lavender. They've been a 2s team for a while now, although this stream has not been their best friend. Currently on the stream, they're 0-2 in the last 2 matches that they've played on this stream, so we'll see if things change here in LOS. Maybe they'll have different competition because those last 2 matches were in the Golden Cup, which is generally not nearly as diverse as LOS. We'll see if LOS brings a difference here as they play Aqua-holics, Slime, and Karubi.
So I actually won back in when it was IGL. I actually won 2v2 championship tier 6 and tier 4. Once I started getting into tier 3 and especially tier 2, a lot tougher competition. I quickly realized that it was a lot different than the lower tiers, but it's always a blast, and yeah, we had a good time.
As you ask DSC what as well. Hello DSC, I recognize you. What rank is this? This is Cookies' league, by the way. If anybody knows who Cookies is, he ran IGL, so he's got his new league up. LOS. This is tier 6. This is for any player or any team, I guess I should say, under 1,000 points.
By the way. One of them joined.
One of them's in?
Yeah, one of them joined. Like they all joined, but one of them joined that actual game.
Uh-oh. If he doesn't leave. Here. Tell them to wait if you can. Oh.
Oh yeah, it's starting. We might have to back out. He's just gonna shoot it.
You can't do that. You can't do that. It's not the match start time. Kurumi, it's not the match start time. That game won't count. I don't think Karubi... I think Karubi started a little too early here. He accidentally started way earlier than we needed him to. So, I'll message them and make sure... We're gonna get a lobby reset here. Let me just get it for them.
He jumped right in and went straight for the ball. Banged it in. He said, man, this is easy.
Yeah, there's no one playing against me. I wonder. As we're gonna reset, don't worry. 1 second, let me... I'm gonna get a prediction pull up. That game will not count. Because, you don't just... That was very quick. We will make sure that we get to the bottom of this. You guys probably heard the sounds there. That's the sounds of someone jumping in too early and nobody else being ready for it. Don't worry, we'll reset here.
We got a prediction pull up.
Okay, cool. There you go. They said they're gonna reset. Same name and info, by the way. This time, hopefully, with less as there we go. We got the same name and info. Hello. Hey, there's Flip Siderson jumping in. He had a win early tonight for LOS, so he's hoping that now Lexi, his wife, can also do the same. Would be the first win for Lexi on the stream in a while. Last time I think Lexi won was back in November when they played a 1v1 against Rebel, who's their teammate for this matchup. So, pretty interesting here. In a rough road. Again, it's been some tough leagues, especially when lower rank. There's a lot of leagues that are tough for lower ranks. LOS actually is not one of them. I think they've actually done pretty well. Tier 6 is, again, under 1,000 MMR, so, I mean, they've done generally pretty well. Getting a good amount of variety here.
Yeah, that is one thing I always enjoyed about IGL and now Los Champs is it's really one of the only leagues that I've seen such diversity in ranks. You know, whether you're plat or you're GC, you're able to play, you're able to compete, and I really think that's huge because you, no matter what rank you are, when you compete in leagues, you're gonna get nervous, right? And that, just like anything else, just like real sports, all that, you're going to get more and more used to it. So when you can start at plat and then you work your way up, your nerves are a lot better. You've been there before, you're used to it, you know.
I believe under 1K is actually diamond, if I'm not wrong. I believe it also includes some of the diamond ranks. So we'll see again. We'll see how these players work. We'll see what they do here. As let's get in game. I know these players are very antsy. They want to play.
Yeah, ready.
I can't blame them for that.
And you know what's crazy is Diamond is even like, you might know if I'm not mistaken, but even Diamond 1, Diamond 2, that's still like top 15%.
I was gonna say that's so incredibly strong, but you don't see it play. You don't see that a lot on the streams here, where you see diamond level players as. And prediction poll up, but these teams want to start. We can give them that. I guess we can start a little earlier. Why not? As here we go, best of 5 here. Strikers against Lavender on the blue, Aqua-holics on the orange. As there we are again, a best of 5. There's everybody. It's Lexi and Rebel versus Slime and Karubi. And here we go. Then 0, a 2v2. Both these teams are gonna be a little nervous. And the thing about LOS that's so unique is when you win, you play against other teams that have won. When you lose, you play against other teams that have lost. Both these teams want to start off on that winning side. I think everybody makes the playoffs from this group because I don't think there's more than 8 teams, so everybody will make playoffs. But you want to be near that top spot. You want to have the best seeding possible into that final bracket.
Yeah, and that goes with any type of tournaments, any type of leagues. That seeding is so important. Because, you know, you have time. Oh, and as we say, the little whiff on the field is going to turn into a goal. Karubi got his goal back that he started with. He got it quick here. But, yeah, we already know the seeding is so important because, especially at this rank, you're going to see a lot of progress throughout the season. So if you can buy yourself even an extra week, an extra 2 weeks, you really might have progressed more. So being able to get that good seeding is very crucial.
Aqua-holics with the early lead in front for Karubi. That will go off targets, and here comes Lavender. Generally, Lavender are pretty spaced out. They're a team that it seems like they aren't afraid to be aggressive, but they do play pretty defensively as well. They're kind of a team that can play around any real playstyle. I mean, in those last 2 matches they played on my stream have both gone to Game 5. They were not able to win any of them against teams that were considered much better than them. Is now a team bump. That will be a goal here. Lavender with some miscommunication, and this is not the start they want.
No, absolutely not. Not a whiff and then a team bump to go down 2-0. It is still early, though. We always talk about it, you know, first game jitters and stuff. But yeah, that's always my biggest advice to, you know, under champ and even low champ is you got to learn how to be patient. I know it's easier said than done because everything seems to be happening so fast on the field. But when you go back and watch the replays, that's when you're like, wow, I had a lot more time than I realized. So yeah, my biggest advice there is just be a little more patient. There was no real threat on the net at that time.
Yeah, again, you said it, a bit of jitters there for Rebel on that team bump, but still time left for Lavender. But they generally are a team that does have issues whenever they get scored on first. They have issues trying to climb back and attack back on people. We'll see if they can maybe make some runs here, but Aqua-holics with the play in field. Jumping is Rebel. He'll get the clear out off the sidewall. Now jumping with it. Looking for the back wall. Slime has stopped moving here. Hopefully he's able to come back. He's got some ping issues. As now a double commit here. As now Slime, he's back in. Looks like his issues have gone away as Lavender were not able to take advantage of that situation. Lexi's now overshot the ball. Karubi has a chance to dribble. Gets past Lexi, but not past Rebel. And that's the importance of having two players back, being able to have that second player make the challenge, take the ball away.
Yeah, fully agreed. And I gotta note Lavender coming out in some matching Phoenix here. Looking stylish, matching up. You always love to see it.
Actually, I don't know what decal is. I remember, I think it's one of the wars that they had that we had like a few seasons ago. I don't remember what it was called.
I'm not sure what that decal
To
is.
be fair, it looks like a lot of the tournament war decals that we've had. They all look pretty.
True.
They all look like they have the same kind of vibe going with them. As it's now Slime looking for a third goal. Had some space to shoot it. He puts it off target. Now a follow up. Rebel will clear it away. So far, Lavender still almost shotless here, as they've just not been able to create offense for themselves. As for Aqua-holics, they really haven't looked like they've been tested all that heavily, because Lavender have just not been able to find ways to break in. But as I say that, here comes Lexi there. I cursed them. Here comes Lexi with the goal to start the scoring for Lavender.
Rebel with a good bump attempt here. Knew that he was ahead of that ball, that he doesn't have the mechanics yet to really do anything with that. So just goes for the bump. Didn't get it, but I talk about it a lot. Sometimes just the threat of the bump is plenty to get an open net, or at least a good chance to score.
Off the side, Will Kruby doesn't handle this one. Lexi will go through the 50-50, and now maybe a chance for a shot upfield from Lexi. Off the echo, and Lexi's going to continue going. Here's a shot saved by Karubi. Rebel, look at how far back he is. This is one of the things that Lavender, you take notice of if you play against them. They sit back very defensively with that second player. They don't like to give up a lot of space. That does mean that they do give up a good amount of 1v1s, and overall, that can become their downside if teams against them are able to play those kind of situations. But so far now, Lexi misses the flick. Rebel played aggressively, Slime upfield. Maybe a shot. Rebel will stop it from happening. But so far, Lavender, except for that goal, the offense has been relatively slow for them. They really have not been able to put an output. And again, it usually comes from them not being able to score first, because that kind of momentum is something that they desperately need in games.
And I will say, I think that game 2.
Wait!
This one, what a save by Slime!
My goodness.
Pitched it off his own post.
That ball was slowly going towards the... And I didn't think it actually had the chance to go in, but it almost got there. But Lavender in outfield. Rebel stopped by Karubi. Off the corner. Lexi will challenge. Lavender starting to get very aggressive here. But no bump attempt means that a challenge will go backwards here. And now they got to go all the way back to defense. Lavender. Time to get the clear out. Karubi will get the dunk. That will go wide, though. Lexi and Rebel both jump. Rebel, though, he can shoot this, but that one's too weak. Slime will save. And that desperation from Lavender, again, coming from a lot of them, just having a slow start here, but still a chance in front. Lexi, open net. She can't put it in. It's Slime to stop it. Lexi had no boost. And now Lavender, going to be a rough end to start off this game, as again they just started too late. What they did at the end of the game was great, but for the rest of it, it just felt like those other 4 minutes, they just were sluggish. They felt like they're a bit slower than usual.
Yep, exactly what I was gonna say and bring up. It seemed like the jitters were gone towards that last minute, maybe minute and a half. Lavender really starting to pick up the pace and not hesitating as much, not double committing as much. But it is important to notate Aqua-holics saving 5 of Lavender's 6 shots. So they were putting them on target, but Aqua-holics denying all of them besides one, and that's the one that made it through.
Yeah, of course. Now, Lavender, I think they're ready for game 2 here. We're ready for game 2. As the series to continue. Aqua-holics takes game 1. Lavender needs to find a way to come back, and really, they need to be able to generate better offense. So, again, last game they felt slow, and it felt like, again, there was a lot of jitters from Rebel specifically, as that team bump was what became the winning goal. But if those jitters are gone, game 2 could be one that Lavender can take back. But Again, I think for them, we need to see them score first to really prove that they are still in this series and that they still have a lot to fight for. There's another team bump here. That time, that's a miscommunication between Lexi and Rebel. As now infield, speaking of Lexi, shot on that one. Karubi won't get back in time. And for Lexi, a great start. That's the goal that I think they need.
I fully agree. And I was going to say it. I really was going to say I predict this game, just judging off that last minute and a half, I had a feeling this game was going to be a different story. It wasn't going to be, so bad whiffs. And I say the team bumps, but they did bump each other, had a little miscommunication at midfield, but definitely looking like a more calm and composed team here.
Now in front, Rebel misses this, but so does Karubi, fortunately for Lavender. Lexi trying to clear the ball away, but as you said, they needed a bit of patience there. Now Slime downfield. Rebel will miss. This should be a tie it up, but Karubi misses as well. How in the world? Aqua-holics, off of a bad clear from Lexi, had an open net. They missed it entirely.
And sometimes whenever somebody misses the ball, it does something. Every Rocket League player knows this. If somebody misses, it does something to your brain and throws you off. And the higher you get in ranks, the better you get at recognizing it and recovering. But yeah, we had a few whiffs there, and I swear, especially diamond and below, you'll see multiple whiffs in a row just because it's hard to read. Oh, and as I say it, Lexi puts another one on target, but just too high.
She's been shooting a lot more of the shots this game. That's generally true for Lavender. Lexi is considered, I think, is the more aggressive of the two players, but I don't know why I'm saying I think. I've seen them play so many times, I would know this. As Rebel, again, I think the big question for most games is, how well does Rebel play with Lexi? Can they both play well together? If Rebel's playing well, this team is really tough to beat. If they aren't connecting nearly as well as they should be, then you start to ask questions if they have what it takes. As now Slime down the field, that one off target. Rebel will put it to the sidewall here. Lavender needs to start taking control of this wall because in defense, a lot of these clears are just going straight to Aqua-holics. Lexi, a follow-up. That one can be counted as a shot. Karubi will hit it off his own back wall. Rebel now. That one's off target. And two players commit for Aqua-holics. Lexi down the field. No one there. A team bump from Aqua-holics. We just saw that on screen. As Rebel again infield. Lexi misses this one. That's the aggression that Lavender like to play, but they need to be careful when using it because if they don't connect with the ball, things can become a bit more sketchy for them.
Yeah, and you might have to answer this. Are either of these the Lavender team? Do either of them play much ones? Because with their play style, I really think they would benefit from learning ones because they really like to put themselves in those 1v1 situations on offense, and then inevitably leads to 1v1 situations on defense. And I really think.
So ironically, you say that again. The last time Lexi won on this stream was in a 1v1 against Rebel. So that might help you. Here's Lexi to get the second goal. So I don't know how much ones they do play, but I do know they can play ones. They are actually not bad. They're actually not bad one players. They play pretty well. As Lexi there with the second goal of the game for Lavender. Again, they needed a good start. They've got that good start, but now we got to shift our attention to Aqua-holics. This game, they have been silent on offense. They have had their chances. They had an open net earlier this game. Couldn't score. That is an open net that is going to haunt them because now Lexi's got her hat trick. And things are starting to look a bit more desperate for Aqua-holics as we are now nearing the 2-minute warning.
Absolutely, and just kind of, this is kind of the feeling I got at the end of game one, that we were going to see a really different story here. And the big thing is, you say offense, which I agree with because they only have 2 shots on target, but also they made 5 saves on 6 shots last game, and this time 0 saves on 4. So a big difference both on offense and defense for Aqua-holics.
Is now pinch off the back ball. It's going to bounce its way infield. Here comes Lexi to get the clear. Slime waiting back. He's got control. Rebel hesitated to get that challenge. That is a mistake that can cost a lot of players. Needs to be a little more careful with that as now Karubi, he's misplayed. Now going backwards. Karubi's got control, but here comes Lexi. Infield Rebel. I think he challenged that one because there's nobody back. Slime towards the open net. It's off the post. Karubi, there we go. That will be the goal as I heard Rebel jump for that, and as soon as that happened, I mean, it all went downhill.
Yeah, absolutely. And it seems like Karubi has the best car control out of everybody on the field. I would like to see him be a little more aggressive. I think if he could play a little faster, he'd be able to score a lot more for Aqua-holics and put a lot more pressure on Lavender.
Well, you can't really get much card control when you're getting bumped like that.
True.
Rebel with the clear. I mean, we've seen this happen before for Lavender, where they've had a tough player to play against, and it's and you know, it can happen. As this one, save from Karubi, he is going to become their biggest issue this series because, as you said, yeah, his card control is much better than everybody else's on the field right now. If he can get those dribbles, if he can 1v1 play, it is going to be very difficult for Lavender to stop him because he kind of knows what he's doing on this ball, and he seems to be able to keep control of it so well, whereas Lavender, pretty heavy clear-based team. Here comes the midfield play. No shot coming. Lavender, everybody's sitting back. As Rebel is now challenged in a poor time. Karubi up the field. No shot there. Lexi will get the clear outwards. Lavender trying to hold on. Lexi off the sidewall in towards the corner. Maybe looking for the net. Stopped by Slime. Rebel with the touch here towards the corner. Lavender looking for a goal. Rebel in for Lexi. Lexi too slow. Didn't have enough boost. And now they have to score here for Aqua-holics. Karubi beaten by Lexi. That will end game 2, and we'll be up to a 1-1 tied up series.
And Rebel just puts the dagger right there. That will definitely do it. And even though they didn't need that shot, they were already going to win. Sometimes that's what you need just to demoralize the other team. I mean, it's going to be a tied series after this. It's not like they're going up 2-0, so I have to say I like to see it. Really try to beat them mentally here. Take away any momentum they think they had from scoring, and head into game 3 very confident.
Well, game 3 is going to be a very decisive game. Both teams at 1-1. Winner of game 3 will have 2 chances to win the series. The loser will have to go to game 5. And if we know anything about Lavender, game 5 has been like their biggest enemy. They have not been able to win on game 5 on this stream, and so they don't want to go there again because if they go to game 5. That could spell disaster for them. We will see if we do go there, but right now, Game 3 is on the horizon. Zen 0. What changed in Game 2? Because it felt like a complete 180 for both teams, as Strikers of Chaos Lavender now starting to really put in their style to play.
So I feel like Lavender, I really feel like they had jitters in game 1 because they looked a lot more composed. We're making a lot less mistakes. Of course, there were still some, but they were making a lot less mistakes. And because of that, they were able to put better shots on target, faster shots, better placed. And they shot 6 in game 1, only shot 1 more in this game. But you see the big difference, only 1 save for Aqua-holics instead of 5 last game. So yeah. The defense for Aqua-holics couldn't stay with that pressure.
Yeah, and Lexi this game especially scored 3 of the goals. Lexi, this team relies on Lexi mostly for the offense. Lexi is the one to get the passes, get the assists. Lexi was involved in every single goal. We'll see if that continues to be true here. As now game 3 for match point for one of these teams. The other one is going to be looking to have to go the entire distance. No one wants to go there. And especially not Strikes Against Lavender, knowing their track record with Game 5s. So far in Game 5s, they have lost, and it has not been very pretty. As that one, saved by Slime. As off the sidewall will be Slime as well. Down the field, Lexi will wait. Awkward position for Lexi. Slime looking in field. Rebel will jump. Gets the clear way, but it's only towards Slime, who can turn on this. Won't be able to. Rebel upfield. Slime with control, though. One-on-one. Lexi going all in on that, and that was a mistake in the midfield. Rebel will get the clear, and now a demo that will open up some space here, as Texas Lavender may have just dodged a bullet there on defense.
Yeah, and that's not the first time that's happened. I would really assume that Aqua-holics are not using their ball cam and car cam efficiently, because there's been a few times, and it even happened in game 2, where the ball's just rolling right in front of Lavender's net, and they're driving away to get boost, or they're rotating back, and I have to assume they're on car cam in those moments and have absolutely no idea what's happening with the ball.
As now Lexi with control, trying to get it through Slime. Rebel needs to go back. Lexi has no boost, so Rebel relied on here to get the save, waste some time out. Karubi, maybe back to himself, but he didn't jump for it. Lexi will get the clear, and now down the field for Lavender. They have a chance for offense. Miss from Slime. Lexi couldn't get the 50-50 on Karubi to go her way, but Rebel has control. Lavender No shot on. Slime up the sidewall. Lexi, infield, that one's wide. Rebels pushed up aggressively here, but Lexi will still get the shot instead. And it's Lavender to take the lead again.
And you can see Lexi really likes to use the opponent's backboard, whether they go high with it or low with it. They really like to use it and get a self-assist. And you already know what my advice is going to be to Aqua-holics is
Demos?
bump and exactly, yes, especially because they play that so far back, so far up play style that they're able to have a lot of 2v1s, and instead of number one on offense for Aqua-holics trying to push the ball, just let your teammate take it, go forward and get that bump. They're not going to have any chance of saving it.
Well, here comes Slime. He's got a passing field. Up is Karubi. He misses it. Down goes Lavender, but Slime will get there to get the save. Lexi, maybe for a second, that shot's too weak. Slime with another one, and now Rebel back on defense. He's been the mostly defensive player for this team, as it allows Lexi to play up as aggressive as she wants to, but again, that could be an issue here. Lexi again now up, back into the midfield. Rebel, good turn for this, but he doesn't like his position. He'll instead let Lexi go for it, although a double commit there from Lavender. Lexi, shot. It's not the strongest. Almost got the second touch there. Ooh. Slime will still save it. This is starting to look a bit scary for Aqua-holics, as these shots have not been great. That clear will be a miss, but Slime down at the field. Lexi will play the clear, and with no boost, she will still get another chance. Karubi there in time. Aqua-holics starting to get pinned in their own half.
Yeah, already 7 shots on target for Lavender and 6 saves for Aqua-holics, 5 of them belonging to Slime. So, playing a lot better defensively, but Rebel capitalizes on a big whiff. And I was going to say it earlier, but, I did say it earlier. They have to remain composed. I know they're, not super high ranked, but remaining composed in those situations where you're stuck in a hard place and not just gunning it, not panicking, will pay out so much.
Because Chaos Lavender now with the lead. Lexi and Rebel both have a goal each. Lexi trying to get a third. That's a miss. Slime down the field. Rebel needs to make a touch here. He'll get past Slime. Full tank here from Rebel. He'll also pick out that corner boost just for extra measure, just to get a bit of a boost overfill there. But Slime down. He look for a passing field so far. Aqua-holics have never been shut out. They won't be shut out in this game either. A miss off the back wall, and you see Karubi jumping for that one, and you know he is not missing that net because that one came off of a whiff from Lexi.
And though they are very efficient, that was their first shot on target here in Game 3. And if they want to win this series, they're going to have to put more than 1 shot on target over 4 minutes of gameplay.
Well, there's still a minute left for them. They don't need to put on a ton of shots as long as their shots are accurate. Another miss from Lexi here. Slime got the flick. That's high, though, and it was a good idea from Slime. Ruby now in the midfield. Slime is not even close to the play. And Lavender putting it down the field. That was a chance that Slime could have played more aggressively. His team, Slime is not going to be of their benefit if they don't play aggressively.
Exactly. At this rank, if you're tied up, as Rebel capitalizes on another, they don't like to let me talk.
No, they don't want to hear anything about Aqua-holics. They just want to keep scoring here.
And I can't blame them. That's the second time Rebel really capitalizing off of a mistake, but Lexi also kind of forcing that mistake there. But yeah, it seems like when Aqua-holics get the opportunity, they actually, especially Karubi, but also Slime, really doing a great job as Slime picks up his second Savior medal here. They really do a great job of slowing it down and controlling it, whether they're dribbling it or just, pushing it, lateral push. They just need to get more of that. They need to get a little more aggressive.
Yeah, because right now it just feels like it's a one-player effort. You can see from Lavender, even though they're a team that I've said that they use a lot of one-player efforts, we're seeing Lexi allow Rebel to get more involved, and I said it. If Rebel gets more involved, Lavender are a tough team to compete with. Slime with the dribble. Maybe you can look for one more, but Rebel will be there to stop it. Lexi and push it down the field, and now Lavender have match point. In fact, they have 2 chances now to win the series if they need to go to Game 5. But of course, still, they need to get one more game. But this game, Lavender, look at how many shots they got, 10-2. They went crazy with the shooting.
Yeah, absolutely. And Aqua-holics picking up 7 saves. Slime, 6 of them himself. Very, very impressive, but they're going to have to put more than 2 shots on target. And you've seen it there at the end. Slime had a really good dribble. I would have never guessed Diamond. If I just seen a clip of just him dribbling right there, I would have never guessed Diamond. He had very good control with it, even dropped it off at the end to turn it into a little hook shot. But yeah, just not enough aggression, especially when the time is against them. That's what they cut me off from saying. But yeah, if you're tied up, or if you still have a lot of time left, okay, if you're a passive team, you don't have to get too aggressive. But when you're down and you're getting into the last minute of the game, especially, you have to turn up the aggression. You have to score.
Yeah, and Aqua-holics seemingly getting pushed back here further and further by Strikers Chaos Lavender. Lavender. Again, they haven't won on this stream yet in any of the matches they've played, but maybe this will be a new day for them. I mean, it is a new league. This one, I think, is a little more balanced than Golden Cup, so in theory, they would have better chance to win. Currently up 2-1, but we know Aqua-holics can still answer back. There's still a lot of time left, a lot of game to be played. Lavender, if they score first, that could really make things difficult for Aqua-holics. Again, first goal really does matter in this series. I think so far, every game, whoever has scored first has been the winner, so that first goal is going to be incredibly important, especially as these two teams do like to posture for defensively whenever they're under pressure.
Yep, that first goal is very important, and we're already seeing Aqua-holics putting together a little more offense starting this game than they have been. So it's exactly what they need to do. And this one, what a save by Lexi!
The backflip save now. Oh wait, the combined powers for a pinch. Lexi almost got past Slime. Rebel now. Here's a follow-up. Gets past Ruby, but Slime has control, and this is going to become an issue for Lavender, as more control for Aqua-holics means more chances, but a miss there. Infield Slime on read, but Rebel will. And a huge miss from Aqua-holics. And Strikers of Chaos Lavender score first. And with how this series has been going on so far, the first goal can usually predict who will win.
Lexi doing another good job of forcing them to become awkward off of a nice pass.
Aqua-holics?
Awkward-holics, exactly. Lexi doing a good job of making that their name. And
I'm sorry, Aqua-holics. I'm sorry. I just saw the chance and I was like, I have to take it.
Well, to be fair, it's not their fault necessarily. It's that Lexi is doing such a good job of forcing those passes off the backboard, off the sidewall, and leaving Rebel in an amazing position to score an open net.
Yeah, but let's talk about Rebel. He's been, again, the majority of the defense for this team, and I was going to talk about how well he did, but he just whiffed it, so that's not great timing there, but he's been a really strong defensive player other than that whiff. Again, game one, there was a lot of questions about him. He made some he made errors that resulted in goals, but now he has been relatively clean, and again, that good defensive positioning has allowed this team to keep these close leads and keep them pretty well. That's why I think Aqua-holics need to play super aggressively, because this Lavender side have been able to stop that kind of offense that they've been bringing, that kind of dribble play offense. As here's a shot, that one's strong off the post from Lexi. Almost a chance for Lavender to get a second, as now infield from Rebel. He's got the touch, infield. Ruby will clear it away, as Strikes Chaos Lavender still threatening, but Rebels just overturned this one. Ruby in towards the net, saved by Lexi. Follow up, not coming. Rebel will bump away Karubi, and Lavender again escape the clutches of a very powerful Aqua-holics team who are not saying no. Is that one off the post? My goodness, Slime. So many chances, but just all of them just barely wide.
Yeah, and I love to see Aqua-holics fighting back here. They're not giving up. They're playing a lot better in this game, in my opinion, than they were, as Lexi gets a big bump. And I would love to see the difference in stats here, because Lavender getting a lot of bumps and demos, and I don't know that I've seen any that weren't incidental from Aqua-holics.
As now Rebel, what a save, Slime. How did he get back to that one? That was incredible. But again, the saves are great from Aqua-holics, but they need offense. We're in the final 90 seconds here. And while they've been able to generate chances, they haven't been good enough. But here comes Slime off the back wall. Lexi will read it. Clutch playmaking from Lexi on her defensive half, as she'll roll up to the back wall and get the clear away. Lavender, again, only winning because they've scored once. That's all that they've needed so far in this game, but you really think they need a second goal if they want to secure it.
Yeah, definitely to stop having to sweat so much, because it's been close here. Aqua-holics really flirting with the net a few times. Lexi almost gets the open net though.
There's her second. That's off the crossbar. Oh, it's off the post as well. I don't know how many times they've just been wide because they've hit the post of the crossbar, but it's been a couple times. There's Rebel demoing slime. The demos have worked. Aqua-holics still have offense. It's only Karubi. Karubi in the midfield. He has no boost. Rebel will clear. It's going towards the back wall. And you know, I said 90 seconds. It felt like it's going by quickly. And that's because it has 30 seconds left for Aqua-holics to tie up this game. We've seen last-second screamers earlier tonight, but you don't want to be in that kind of position if you're Aqua-holics.
No, absolutely not. And if I'm Aqua-holics, if I was Aqua-holics coach, I would tell them to start learning how to use the bounce dribble, because their dribbles are good. It just seems like it takes them too long. Almost an own goal here. Lexi capitalizing on it. But yeah, it seems like it takes them too long to get positioned on offense. And we know those bounce dribbles, you can go into them pretty much seamlessly instead of getting it all the way on your car. Take some time, especially at the lower ranks. So going away from this, Aqua-holics, start learning and using your bounce dribbles, because you can always turn it into a regular dribble from there.
But guess what? Lavender lost the last 2 series in Game 5. They won't even go there this time. They're going to win it 3-1 here. Strikers of Chaos Lavender. The Knights of Chaos organization have been having a stellar week of performances, and it continues tonight with 2 different wins from that organization. They have been playing exceptionally well.
And Slime, I think Slime had over 10 saves. I think he had about 12 or 13 saves
He only had
in 3 games.
Oh, I was gonna say he only had 3 this game, but
No, he
I
had
do
6.
I do give you credit. They had to play a lot of great saves.
They did. He had 6 last game, 3 this game, and I want to say he had 3 in game 1, because I know they had 3 and 2. So he either had 3 or 2. So at the very least, he had 11, if not 12 saves. So doing a really good job on the defensive end. Gonna have to score, maybe secure a lead, and then play defense. It's not enough aggression, not enough offense from Aqua-holics.
Yeah, and we are gonna get an interview with Strikers of Chaos Lavender. Still be joining this very soon. But again, talk about it. It wasn't just Aqua-holics had to make the crazy saves, although they had to make the much crazier of the saves. Strikers of Chaos Lavender, remember that save from Lexi, that backflip off the crossbar? That one prevented the game from being tied, and as we know, that save was one of the many incredible factors that allowed Lavender to win that last game, only scoring a single goal.
Yeah, very tough save. I mean, at any rank, it was both ways, but at any rank, backflipping it off your own backboard, very tough. And that's why I say you could just see a huge difference, especially in Lexi, thereafter game 1 in the composure. She really started to become composed, started to not panic as much. And I really think that was the big difference maker. We always talk about it, but those jitters in game 1 can really throw a series off. And that's why I never put too much into game 1, because you usually see a different story coming out in game 2 and 3.
Yeah, and joining us here is the captain of Strikers of Chaos Lavender. It's Lexi13 Gaming. Lexi, it has been a bit of a tough relationship here between this stream and your team, but finally you get your first win on it, and it's in Los Champs. How does it feel, a 3-1? You don't even have to worry about Champions Field. I know that's been haunting you for your last couple of series.
Oh yeah, it really has. So it was nice to finally get a win on your stream. But we'll always get them streamed by you. You know we love you, Sporty. So win or lose, it's always a good time with you. I'm trying to get Rebel in here.
I know, I was gonna say, that's what I was saying. I was like, I'm surprised. I was like, wait, she's joining the VC, but usually Rebel likes to join these things. So again, as soon as he jumps into a VC, I can drag him in here. But again, big win. Game 5, it's the Los Champs here. A good start to week 1. Tell me about how a good start can help you guys, because in every game you won, you scored first. That early momentum seems to be a major point in your success for the team.
Yeah, I mean, getting the momentum at the start, I think, is really big for us, especially for me, just mentally. Getting to take that breath at the beginning of the game and just be like, okay, we're good. Just keep that up. I can't get him.
No. Oh no, Rebel,
Yeah.
please.
Shy.
Yeah, keep
Okay,
trying, keep trying. We can. Rebel
Yeah.
will join. Don't worry. Just let's get Rebel in here because I'm sure he has the things that he'd like to say. But again,
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure he would.
Let's,
But let's talk about it. This series, you and Rebel, it wasn't just offense. Sure, offense was crazy, but game 3, you only scored once. Now, I hate to say this, that's not a very strong showing of an offense. But defense, that was absolutely incredible from Aqua-holics, but more importantly from you guys. So many crazy saves. Rebel went crazy on defense. You went crazy on defense in game 3. The defense was the reason the series ended the way it did.
oh yeah, we are always like really focused on defense, and it honestly does hurt us sometimes, but it definitely paid off today. Rebel is just a backboard on defense, and I'm very thankful for that a lot of days because I get a little too aggressive, and I know he's going to be back there and just a wall.
Yeah, of course. And Zio, do you have anything that you want to ask Lexi?
Yeah, I was gonna say having trust in your teammate is huge. If I'm not mistaken, I think they did put in a second goal right there towards the end of game 3. But my big question for you, Lexi, is it's very evident that you are the more of the offense. Rebel is more of the defense. Is that something that you guys have discussed and planned, or is that just kind of something that, as Rebel does join us here, to catch him up in case he didn't hear, I was just asking Lexi, is it something you guys plan for her to be more of the offense and Rebel to be more of the defense, be more of the second man, or is that something that just kind of naturally occurs?
I think, at least for me, I think it's just something that naturally occurs. Like, it's not something we've really talked about. Like, we've been playing together since August, I want to say, and then IGL broke. And we've been trying to get a series since. So it's just kind of what we fell into naturally was, I know he's a backboard, so I've got that trust. And I think he likes being a backboard. He's all about the saves, so
Well, I will say he did, and this question will be kind of for Rebel. I did notice that game 1 and 2, he was kind of playing really far back on defense and then started to get a little more confidence and was playing up closer as that second man, which resulted in a lot of assists. And kudos to you. You really made it, awkward, as Sporty said, Aqua-holics there. You really made them awkward. And yeah, Rebel, what was the change there to where you stopped, sitting in goal when Lexi had possession of the ball and started to actually come up and play that offensive second man?
Rebel, you're muted. In case you're wondering, Rebel is currently muted.
Sorry about that.
There you are. There
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
muted himself.
It was reading the other team. I mean, we generally play pretty hard defense, and you just got to feel out the other team. And it felt like we were just a bit quicker, so felt safer to push up to the midfield a little more and just be a little more aggressive. That and Lexi was yelling at me all game to be more aggressive.
Well, it
Uh,
definitely worked out. It definitely worked out for you guys because as soon as you start coming up and playing at that second man ready for the pass, you guys really started to dominate. And I know it wasn't, really big differences in the scores, except game 2, I believe. I think you guys did end up running it up 4-1 or maybe even 5-1. But yeah, definitely noticed it started to click. Last question from me. You guys had to be nervous game 1, right? Because you looked like a complete different team heading into game 2 and especially in 3 and 4.
Lexi?
I'll say, at least for myself, like, I got really sick this week. I've not touched my computer since Tuesday, so
Oh, wow.
we hadn't gotten to play until like 8 o'clock today.
well,
So
what's it? What's it with Knights of Chaos and everybody getting sick? Mayhem had the flu earlier this week, and his
Oh,
team
yeah,
still
I
had to
know.
play. What's it with because like this is like an online thing. I guess it's like an online virus infecting everybody in the Knights of Chaos.
Oh yeah, we definitely brought the chaos this week. Like, I was literally in the hospital yesterday and like stressing about getting this done. And I know Mayhem, but was it Thursday? He was stressing about getting to play. And well, yeah, we definitely brought the chaos this week.
You know, it's been double flu games, I guess, because Mayhem won his game when he was when he was under the weather. You win this one when you were under the weather. So you know what? Maybe it's a flu buff or maybe it's a sporty buff. I don't know. I've heard
We're
a lot of
down
different
with the
things.
sickness.
Yeah, but you're up in the scoreline right now for Los Champs. Again, congratulations on your win. Do you have any shoutouts, any final messages for the stream?
KOC, obviously, and just getting to play finally for the org and everything. It's been great, and everybody who supports us, and obviously Sporty, you're here for us all the time, and we really, really appreciate you.
My pleasure. I've been commentating so many different matches, and it has been a long time coming, but finally you're able to break that deadlock. No more Game 5 losses. You have your win on the stream here. You get to be on the interview. It's a good thing. I was waiting. I was like, when are they going to get here on the interview? When are they going to join the stream? Because man, it is always nice to chat with you again. Congratulations on your win. For both of you, it's been an incredible night of matchups. But again, congratulations. As a raid coming in from Puska. How was the stream? I know he got the Strikers Cast Emerald matchup. I'm assuming that's why he's joining. That's why he raided this stream. How was the matchup there with the Emerald, Puska? Let me know about that. As again, congratulations, Lexi and Rebel, for your 3-1 victory on Strikers Cast Lavender over Aqua-holics. We'll be seeing you tomorrow.
We appreciate you, Sporty.
Of course, have an amazing
Congratulations.
rest of your night.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Night, y'all.
Again, Zenzir, what a night, man! It has been a crazy night of matches. As oh my goodness, Strikes Against Emerald swept. Oh, they won their series 3-0. Wow. My goodness. As no simp, I don't know. That's been a glitch with my server for a while. It might help you. Go to welcome and click the roll whenever you join back. No one's kicking you. It's a weird glitch with my server. Go join in. Go to welcome channel. Click that check mark. Though that might prevent it. As Zenzio, what a night of matches. It's been fun with you, but I forgot. I was on the wrong screen. This is the right screen. Here's Zenzio. He's got his face cam. I was on the wrong screen. I was on my face cam. I forgot. I have a co-caster with me, and he has a face cam on. But again, what a night of matches. And guess what? You get to witness Strikes Against Lavender with the win here against the Aqua-holics. How does it feel now? You don't have to end off this week on a forfeit on my stream.
Hey, that's the way to end it. And I will have to say I was pretty thoroughly impressed. Even with the tier 6, sometimes the games aren't too crazy or anything, but I was really impressed with Lexi and Rebel. And even with Aqua-holics, the way they were able to stay so composed on defense. Usually when a team puts that many shots on target, you just see it break down and it's bad, but they hung in there. Game 3, Game 4, they seemed to come back and play a lot better and take it all the way to the wire. It was a great way to end it.
Yeah, great way to end the stream. Do you have any final messages for anybody watching there? Because I know you might have a couple people you might want to mention, you might want to shout out. And again, Zenzero, great caster, great streamer. He has his own Twitch channel at Zenzevo. That's Zenzer Zevo. Go show him his support.
Yeah.
As again, let me get the shout out for you while you have some time to shout out anybody else out there.
Yeah, I definitely want to shout out Hanky, aka DSC in the chat, No Simp, David, anybody that I missed that came from my channel and is here to support you. Like I said, I love casting with you, love the opportunity. You always think of me and always welcome me in with open arms. So big shout out to all my community that came and supported you. Hit that follow button tonight. I know you said a lot of them did it. So big shout out to them coming to show support. Hit that follow button, and now hopefully they're back. Whether I'm here or not, I would love for them to still come back and watch you cast, because I think you're one of the best in the game.
Hopefully I can actually get your matchup on GHE at some point, because I know that we planned for a matchup with GHE Red A and GHE Red B. Has that matchup already happened?
No, actually, I believe we have pushed that off until either Sunday night or Monday now.
Book me for it.
So yeah, we'll definitely have to reach out. Yeah.
Please, because I want to see it. It's a good matchup. I want to see GHE play on the stream. I want to see you play on the stream, just so I can roast you. And so that we can have it. No, I'm joking around. But again, also big thank you to Rebel with the sub. No, you're the man, Rebel. You are incredible. Congratulations on your win tonight. Thank you for the follow. That will end off this night of action. It's Zenzero jumping on for the last match of the night. It has been a fun time here. As again, thank you all so much for joining. Zenzero, from Zenzero myself, thank you everybody. Have an amazing rest of your night. I'll be live again tomorrow.
Appreciate y'all.